This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Dennis Wolfberg is our guest.
Yes, indeed. And, of course, this is the anniversary of Woodstock, and I went in 1969 as opposed to the 1968 Woodstock, which was far less successful. There I was. I went because a couple of buddies of mine who were far more hip and attuned to the music of the day, and I, having virtually no life at that point in time, was joining them for what was going to be, several thousand people at this big rock fest, and it turned out to be Woodstock. But to show how absolutely out of touch I was, when the Who came on, they were really the first group that I thought I knew. I thought they were the Guess Who, which at that time had a song, These Eyes. And finally, after a day and a half of what to me was completely unknown, obscure, loud music in the heat and the mud, finally a group I could sink my teeth in when they started to sing These Eyes, to which I could boogie along like the other 500,000 people. Meanwhile, they do 2 hours, it's 4 in the morning, and at the end, they do the rock opera, Tommy, at the end of which they smash all their instruments, but they had not yet sung These Eyes. And I'm thinking, how stupid can you be? You have one hit, and you're breaking your instrument. What are you going to do, it a cappella? How stupid. They have no sense of theatrics. Mr. Woodstock himself.
So you were actually there.
I hated it.
Really? It was muddy and rainy.
Oh, yeah. Jews are not meant for mud. Really. We need room service. I did not particularly enjoy it, but I was there. And despite that, I still couldn't score with women for years. Telling me I was at Woodstock, however, they still were not interested in me.
What happened? Hello. Oh, good. It's a continuation of yesterday's mess. I can feel it. It's in the air. Yes, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, chick.
Take a sabbatical yesterday, have a high colonic, get your feet scraped. What'd you do?
Oh, my daughter moved to Chicago. You want to talk about it? Because I'll kill you.
What? I like the attitude. I got to tell you.
Bad topic.
She's coming right at me. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
And baby. There's Willie Griswold, who's just chilling.
Kristi looked, she's cutting up her stories. Looks like an angry little girl doing her arts and crafts.
Yes.
She's everyone I went to high school with when I go to the reunions.
Yeah.
Well, we scrapbook.
Oh, God, I would never.
We scrapbook. Do you scrapbook? We scrapbook.
I don't scrapbook.
Josh, do you scrapbook?
No, I don't scrapbook.
Oh, I scrapbook.
Oh, I do not scrapbook.
Have you seen my scrapbook?
It's on Facebook.
My scrapbook is on Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook.
You're not on Facebook?
No, I'm not on Facebook. Hi, I'm Chick. That's Josh. There's Ace, and here's Tom.
Did you give everybody else in?
Yeah,
he
I
did.
said hi to Kristi right off the bat. Remember, she was going to kick my ass. Remember?
All right.
My goodness gracious.
Kristi, you had a very busy day yesterday involving a move and
down in the back
and an irresponsible adult child.
Yeah.
We won't have to get into that. It's good to see
I love her, but I wanted to kill her. You know that feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you look right at me, you old bastard? I'm your nicest kid by a mile.
You
I
have
swear
no
to God.
idea.
This is not the morning for this.
Before we went on the air,
Yes.
Willie and Tom, as you might guess, were having a family squabble right here in the studio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
And
it's
Tom likes to walk his dogs, and Willie is concerned for his father.
As he should be.
And it's the weather. We live in a seasonal area.
Right.
Here's how it started.
One of the dogs, when you walk them every time, they run away. You can't walk them both together. There's more problems. They keep coming. You keep talking to me about it, and I don't want to listen anymore. Make the backyard dog-proof. Make it safe.
He wound up. Willie wound up his position with Sam can come and take care of you when you're in the hospital. I'm not doing it.
I'm just saying it was.
You can afford an invisible fence.
We've had them our whole lives, and now he's this new man.
I am trying to get some exercise. Could I defend myself here? So the question is,
Rush. That's what Clint Eastwood said.
the important part of the story is I needed to get an umbrella.
You've heard it, haven't you, Pat?
Yeah. I've heard the quote.
So I don't know where you buy umbrellas.
I don't know where you buy umbrellas.
Really?
Any store?
See, I had to sit through this at lunch on Saturday. And he said,
I know.
He goes, I don't know where you go to buy umbrellas. And we're next to a mall. I point to 5 stores he can go to buy. And he goes, yeah, I mean, where do you buy umbrellas?
Target?
I'm going to go to the golf store is what I'm going to do.
There's one of those gigantic golf stores.
Sure.
I'm wound up today.
Yeah,
So am I. I'm with you, buddy.
Right by me there.
Those stores are great.
Yeah, if you play golf.
I mean, I walked in. They've got like a little mini golf course.
Oh, yeah.
They got guys. They've got all these guys trying out drivers.
Sure.
That's what they do, yeah.
And I said, do you have any umbrellas? They have 2 separate umbrella sections.
Well, it rains when
I got a Minnie Mouse, and I got my favorite NFL team umbrella.
Oh, my God.
These are umbrellas. These are serious.
Yeah, I have one of those big
You
double.
can get yourself and a dog and a car underneath it. Oh, it's great.
Well,
I imagine nice stiff wind
hopefully-
would take you up like Mary
hopefully-
Poppins.
Like Mary Poppins.
When
yeah.
you're out there walking the dogs with a big giant umbrella, the car will see you and it won't run you over.
My
So
street,
that'll-
there's no
Or
traffic.
when you collapse out on
I live
a
in a
street,
dead-end
they'll be
street.
able to see the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Or you could let them romp in the backyard.
Yes, get a fence.
And sit there and smile as they romp. Or you could wander the
I
neighborhood.
enjoy walking
and
the dog.
get
You can
lost.
enjoy walking later in the day, not
Yeah.
at 3 in the morning.
I rarely walk them in the morning.
There's going to be a petition in your neighborhood to get you off the street.
I thought you were in the family. I'm out. I'm done. I'm not trying to help anymore. I put my cards on the table. I showed everything.
You see what you've done to this young man?
No, yesterday was an issue, but everything's fine now.
What happened yesterday? I wasn't here. I missed it.
Oh, it was a diarrhea festival.
Oh, shoot. With the dogs?
Yeah, two.
And him. All 3 of them had diarrhea. It was awful.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like in South Park when people start vomiting.
Sure.
It's just
I
a
hate
taste.
that. I hate that episode.
You've heard of sympathy diarrhea. It's a mess.
2 big furry white dogs, and I don't know what. Anyway, we're fine now. Everybody's
I
happy.
did feel bad for you when you said you were soundly sleeping and you kind of sort of
Woke up and
a
you
little
go,
bit.
take a sniff, and you realize, wait a minute, these
the
dogs
hell is that?
these dogs are on the side of the house. What's happening?
Been there.
White dogs.
There's
too.
nothing worse than coming home and opening the door
Yep.
and it's like sniff, sniff. Oh boy, here we go.
Have you ever walked in the door, you smell it, you turn around knowing your roommate or girlfriend or spouse is going to come home, and you let them deal with it?
Oh, and you disappear for.
Judging by the response, I've never done that either. I guess.
I'm not above doing that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I've come home from school, come with the dog stuff everywhere, went out, did some coffee, did some writing. Knowing the girl was going to get off her shifts in about 20 minutes, and
And you
then
come home and go, "Hi, honey, what's happening? Oh, what happened? Oh no!
You're not going to believe what
I
I
wish I'd
walked
gotten
into.
here first.
I'm sorry, honey. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? You want to go out to dinner?
I just love the fact that the dogs know what's happened. They give you that look like you can just hear them go, "Uh-oh."
Well, isn't there a school of thought that you're not supposed to let the dog see you cleaning up after them? Isn't that
What?
You're supposed to
no,
put them outside.
I had to hose the dogs down.
From a training aspect or something.
They've since been to the grooming place and had a full bath.
Do you have a dog bathing station in your home?
No.
I'm surprised.
I have a backyard and a hose.
Okay.
No, you don't like your backyard. You've already talked about it. Got to get out in the middle of the street. That's where the action is.
I've seen you.
I live in a very quiet dead end
With
street.
wild dogs.
Let's move forward. Now, Kristi, you probably were getting phone calls yesterday.
No, I didn't answer my phone. I didn't have time to answer the phone, but why?
Really? What happened? What'd you do yesterday?
Oh, don't even go there.
Okay.
Well, there was a celebrity obituary that caused a great deal of confusion.
Who died?
So it's this guy Tom Jones, but it's not the Tom Jones. He wrote this play, and it was on Broadway for a long time, but nobody cares about it.
No.
Nobody can hear the
British
play.
dude, Tom Jones, older?
It's not older Wales Tom Jones. It's an American Tom Jones, correct?
No, the Tom Jones that we all know and love is, of course, the What's New Pussycat.
So you're not going
Not
to,
unusual.
In the mood I'm in, you're not playing that today.
Well, he played it yesterday.
But
Did you?
Yeah, we played
just
it yesterday.
allow me, please. The Tom Jones that is deceased was a distinguished lyricist, librettist, and he. Are you familiar with the famous play The Fantastics, which ran for 42 years?
I am familiar. Did not see it.
New York City.
Yes.
I'm going to refresh your memory. This song is the famous song from that play.
Try to remember the kind of September when
Sure, I know this song.
Yeah, this was.
and oh so mellow.
It was the good one.
That was the good one.
That's a good
But
one.
of course, as Broadway plays go, that's not the only song in that play, was it, Tom?
No. But Mr. Tom Jones, again, not the fine Welsh singer, wrote this also. This one over here.
Yes.
Plant a radish, get a radish, never any doubt. That's why I love
That's the correct face to
Is he planting radishes?
You just sucked on them.
Yes. They needed another song.
Well, now it's a turn up, Kristi. You got to listen close.
Yeah, listen.
That's why I love vegetables.
you know that they'll come through.
8 more minutes. 8 more minutes.
It sounds like a couple of older gents,
Yeah.
maybe bachelors. maybe
Funny he never married.
maybe confirmed bachelors. And did you say your dad directed a version of that? Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. I heard that as a kid when I was 10.
Yeah, and this is
You
one of
count
those-
on vegetables, they always come through. What a great,
Yeah.
great
And
lyric.
the follow-up, a musical called Celebration.
42 years.
Same
But
song.
the point is, the thing it was considered the longest running New York play.
Oh, yeah.
For 42 years, an
Small
amazing
theater, yeah.
amazing run. Yeah, small theater down in the Village.
Well, sure.
Turtlenecks, just a piano.
Yeah, it was a bare stage, turtlenecks, a piano. Every drama teacher's dream. But again, we went to a great effort to clarify
Okay.
which Tom Jones it was. I figured someone would have called you up and said, "Hey, did you hear Tom Jones died?"
No.
You would have been very
Sorry.
upset. And we had an astute listener write and say he was glad it wasn't that Tom Jones.
Here it comes.
Not that he has any particular affinity for Tom Jones. He just knew
Calm
that we
down.
would spend the entire
Get
day playing our Tom Jones
Brace
tribute.
yourself. Brace yourself.
It's okay. Get it over with. Go.
What's new? What's ever gonna give you?
Look at that.
Is that Dean?
We just got Rick rolled. And by the way, I love that song.
A couple of emails about yesterday's show. This one from Kenneth.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Yeah. Just watched today's show on YouTube. WTF, the whole segment about Broadway. That was just stupid. I'm 53 and don't get any reference to what Tom said. Love, Jess, laughing at you guys. Good thing you got back to some good music when you played.
Can we prevent this?
That's our sorbet right there.
And being subject to the torture of plant a radish, it occurred to me, this is from Joshua. After the show ended yesterday, you know Tom jumped in his car and streamed Plant a Radish and sung it all the way home, much like Brad Wesley in Roadhouse when he weaved
sure. Yes.
across the highway. That's how Joshua's. You grab his phone and look at Spotify or YouTube history, guaranteed Tom will have Plant a Radish on there. You're not fooling anyone, Tom. Sincerely, Joshua from Salem, Oregon.
All right, Joshua. Well,
Where
I know
the witches aren't.
That's right.
I did not. That Plant a Radish is truly awful. But we got earwormed with it. So we're walking around the hallways all morning singing that.
Plant a radish, plant a radish.
Kenny said you picked a great day to be off the show, Kristi. Hope all is well.
Yeah.
Josh particularly enjoyed plant a radish. The scenario that you imagined on stage.
You never had to do that play, did you?
No.
Okay.
But poor Pat, as a youth, had
Yes.
to sit through so many rehearsals of it and watch grown people act like it was like serious business.
Right.
No.
And I remember that song.
That is a ridiculous. How did it even fit into the play?
It didn't.
So a lighter moment. The point is, coming up in sports, we have what?
The preseason college football rankings are out. Doris Burke has a big announcement. We'll talk about Peyton Manning. Well, are they going to let golfers wear shorts? They should, considering they might pass out from the heat in Memphis this weekend. But we'll talk about all that.
All right. Right now, we're going to talk about sleeping and how important it is, and how we all would love to be sleeping right now. Oh, it would be beautiful. But, Kristi, after your long day yesterday, you were able to go home. What is your sleep number setting?
35.
And when the sleep number bed, that means that's a less firm mattress setting. Whereas, Mr. McGee, your sleep number setting is?
100. I like the firmest of all firms.
The sleep number people have perfected the adjustable firmness factor of beds. They invented it. They've got it down. It's perfect. There's a lot more stuff they've got, too, and a lot of great beds out there. And you want to see them right now. Why? Because this is the big event. Save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed this week. Special financing, by the way, is also available for a limited time. Details, of course, are at your Sleep Number store, sleepnumber.com/BT show. Get some good sleep. You deserve it. And Sleep Number beds have a lot of different things going on. Some of them have special temperature controls or things where you can raise or lower your head. Get the details. And, of course, adjustability is the core factor of the Sleep Number bed. Okay, Josh, what's your sleep number setting?
65.
There you go, kind of right there in the middle. That's okay. Not too firm, not too soft. That's the perfect one for Josh. If this were Goldilocks, you'd be very comfortable. The Sleep Number store, sleepnumber.com/BT show. My favorite story today, 2 words in the headline, ice cream and spaghetti. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Aloe or Skins, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. With Shop Pay, that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts are going abandoned and way more sales happening. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whatever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Skins uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
Can't help yourself. Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Like a bad odor lingers.
Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Kind of lingers. It was a classic song from Here Come the Mummies. Kind of lingers.
Yeah.
That's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Josh Arnold's here.
Hey.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
We got some emails, Tom.
Well, what do you got? You go ahead. I got to find some.
Many emails. Dear people.
Hi.
Coming from someone who recently had a very bad injury to my groin. Ooh. 7 stitches.
Ooh. Oh, man.
I'd rather have that pain in the groin than listen to that crap from yesterday. Okay. And from Stephen, knowing the format of the show, you, of course, will have to play the Radish song for Kristi because you came back, missed it yesterday. But please, just do it once, and we already have. With all due respect, The Radish song is no.
Our love is alive.
That's what they're saying, Tom. They want to hear Susie. Susie with a Z.
And whoever the other fellow is saying.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Stumbling in. That's right.
I have a letter on this topic.
Okay.
This comes to us from Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Monday's show was so damn funny. I haven't heard Josh get that angry about a song. Then she writes, plant a radish, plant a radish. Since he lost his mind about the song. I think she means this one. I apologize for having to play it.
Oh, I love this song.
Me
What
too.
is this?
Captain of Her Heart.
The
Kristi.
band is Doublé.
That's right. They pronounce it Doublé.
Do you hate this, Josh?
So far, yeah. I don't remember it.
Dig this vocal, man.
It was way past midnight.
Oh, yes,
Doesn't it look like I'm playing the keyboard?
does.
It does, yeah.
You're very good.
Got a nice, real simple piano. I like it.
It sounds like
lost your mind when we played this.
I don't
remember
losing
that.
but I believe it. I believe that I did.
This song,
But I
came
don't
out-
hate it like I must have that day.
This song came out in the '80s, and I still remember the almost the very innocent hook. And it's, I mean, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Because at times he sounds like
Fall
the lead singer of the Nationals, so I get sucked in and then I go, oh, no, it is
Here it
all
comes,
right.
here it
Oh,
comes.
no, it's good.
Here we go. Here we go.
I remember this.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
That's a cool hook.
God,
I remember this part too. He's
I
playing
hate
the
that
keyboard
melody.
with his finger.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too long ago, too long apart. She couldn't wait another day for
Who was it?
the captain of her heart.
Oh yeah, going at it.
It is.
Oh, they had that. Wait, there wasn't enough already.
Kenny G makes
Generous producer.
Generous. My brother-in-law has to be in it. What's he play? This horn thing. Okay.
This is so nice. What key change? Okay.
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it really isn't for me, but yeah, that's.
It's a hell of a lot better than the Radish song.
I think it is. There's an argument to be made that it's
basically
100 times better.
Now that song and this, they're the same thing, really.
No.
No.
Well, we wouldn't have Captain of Our Heart were it not for.
Thank you. We got together in the lab. Okay, we've got to do something better than that. We just have to.
What an odd phrase. If you stop and think for a second. Oh, I don't know. You see Dave? Yeah, he's the captain of her heart.
Oh, it's real silly.
He used to be a lieutenant. What do you mean the captain of her
no,
heart?
it's
in charge
meaningless.
of her heart. Yeah.
It's real stupid. Yeah.
But it's not as dumb as planting a radish.
True.
No.
True.
Worst Broadway song ever.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Okay.
And I don't think those guys Doublé had any other hits. Period. End of story.
Boy, they crapped that out and went, you know what, we're done.
Can't get any better than that.
Nope.
That was my
That's what we got.
a magical time.
I
in what
like
was
that
called
song. I like the song.
adult contemporary at the time.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Yeah,
So,
that and Bertie Higgins and,
Now it's yacht rock.
Rupert Holmes and
Pina
Yes,
Colada,
you're
yeah.
Kristi right now. It's called
Matthew Wilder's Never Gonna Break His Stride.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yacht
Do you?
Rock.
Do you like Matthew Wilder?
I do.
Oh,
I
really?
like that.
Great.
Jigs out.
I'm out.
A good shoot, Tex.
Thanks.
Now, we have a lot to get to today. That would include some interesting things in the world of sporting news. Over there at the sports desk, it's Mr. Chick McGee. What have you got?
What now? All right. Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia. Boy, that's a good song.
That's a good song.
Man, Ray Charles.
Even Willie Nelson's version.
What
so
about
many great
the Peaches Out Down in Georgia song by Justin Bieber? You like that one?
I'm not familiar with that.
I like my peaches down in Georgia. Oh, it's good.
That's actually a very good song.
I like the baby. Oh, I like that.
Now, do you like
Babe.
Do you like Boz Scaggs, Georgia?
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with that one, but I know he does a song called
it's good.
Georgia.
What
It's
about-
on Silk Degrees. I think,
Silk
isn't it?
Degrees.
What about
Yeah,
Georgia
yeah.
on My Mind? What about Midnight Train to Georgia?
I like that because
like
the
that.
Pips go woo woo.
Yes.
It
Why,
sounds
Georgia? Why? John Mayer?
it sounds corny, but Jason
that's a good
Isbell
one.
has a great record, and it's all just songs about Georgia. It's
I'm
really,
unfamiliar
really good.
with this. I got to
Yeah,
go back now.
That's good.
All
Came out
right.
a couple years
Jason
ago.
I love that
Isbell?
guy.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's
guy.
got a lot of covers from bands from Georgia.
Yep. Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, Driver
Okay.
8, they do from REM.
Oh, and I
great
love
song.
that the Georgia Satellites had a couple great tunes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself. Okay, but Not every state.
No hugging, no kissing.
Not every
state. Wedding ring.
Not every state really lends itself to cool rock and roll stuff.
Well, yeah.
Rhode
Midnight
Island.
Train to North Dakota doesn't have
Yeah.
a ring to it, does it?
I wonder what state has the fewest cool songs.
Ohio.
Rhode Island.
Remember they wanted to make "Hang On Sloopy" the Ohio song, the official song of Ohio. Remember that?
And what was the logic?
Ohio State plays it during the games.
Oh, is it because Rick Derringer's from? Isn't he from Dayton?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
I thought it was the Ohio State Buckeyes.
But I mean, there's a bunch of cool there's songs about Florida and Georgia, and Mississippi.
As far as I'm concerned, Rick Derringer wrote our national anthem. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Tom has no idea what you're talking about. All American.
I don't either.
Is that from Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo's on that album, right? American.
I don't know,
Boy
but it was Hulk Hogan's theme song. But that's Rick Derringer, baby.
I wanted Josh to sing the whole song.
I never heard
Acapella.
that song.
I never heard it either.
By all accounts, and I don't care if Rick hears this or not, Rick Derringer is the biggest hillbilly you're ever going to want to meet.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like him even more.
There you go.
He was great.
There you go.
He's not the big. He's kind of a short guy.
He's a tiny little guy.
Very
okay,
nice
he's
guy.
A tiny, slow,
Super
most
talented.
hillbilly.
Great
you're
guitar.
ever-
Nice.
Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I
will die on this hill.
And I am a rock.
Including All American Boy. No.
Does
No.
he plays all of Weird Al stuff, right, Josh?
Yeah, and get.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then get the.
My Bologna.
Edgar Winter's White Trash live album called Roadwork. It's amazing.
Oh, God.
Featuring Rick Derringer.
Georgia starts its drive for an unprecedented. Shut up, college football.
This is the incredibly exciting.
Do you want
college football
You
poll.
started this.
They haven't even started playing the games, and you have to pick the best team.
Our love is
That's what you're going to get.
Okay, the research I did while you guys were chatting about whatever you were chatting about.
I think it's nice you referred to us arguing as chatting.
Yeah,
I like that.
Apparently, few songwriters are inspired by these states: Carolinas, Connecticut, Missouri, or Alaska.
Carolina's got great songs.
Carolina on
James
my
Taylor,
mind,
the
for
best-
God's sake.
Best song ever.
North Carolina, South Carolina, Connecticut, Missouri, or Alaska. That's
Whatever
what
you're
she
looking
said.
at, delete that source.
Yeah.
They're entirely wrong.
Because-
No.
Oh, it's from the Washington Post, for God's
Those
sake.
are the least
least
sung about states.
sung about,
so there's
yes.
one song.
Well, I
about,
think the song that was sung the loudest is North Carolina, Come On and Raise Up, Take Your Shirt Off, Spin It Around Your Head, Spin It Like a Helicopter. Are you not into Petey Pablo, Josh?
no, I don't know who that is.
You would love this song. It's the hypest rap song of all time.
Oh.
You'd be all about Petey Pablo, my friend.
Petey
Wow,
Pablo.
Petey Pablo?
And he goes, who am I? Petey Pop. Then he says the F word. It's awesome. It's just the greatest.
All right.
You guys got to get into
That's
Petey Pops.
absolutely wrong. There's several
You do
great
your
Carolinas. Well, no, but it's just that whoever wrote that's an idiot.
It's Connecticut, Nebraska. There's no songs about, there's a record about Nebraska, I guess. North and South Dakota, I'd imagine.
I'm just telling you what you do your research. I did mine. That's the best I
We
got.
are immediately able to remember James Taylor, Carolina on my mind.
Yeah.
There's one. Go ahead.
And North Carolina, Come On and Raise Up.
Let's see, Marshall Tucker Band. Were they from what? Spartanburg?
Neil Diamond, Sweet
That's
Carolina.
not who they're not
Thank
where
you, Ace.
musicians are from.
No, but I mean they sing about
songs about. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to argue with you.
Caroline.
North and South.
He has.
I could have been more clear.
There's a Broadway show. Isn't it Beautiful Noise? Is that right? Is that
Yeah,
out right
yeah.
now? Yeah. It's
Neil
all Neil
Diamond.
Diamond songs.
Supposed to be great.
Oh, right on.
Thankfully, though, Neil's absent. So I'm kidding. Come on.
Neil is not well right now.
Well, that's why he should be absent.
The musical deals with that,
Why
too.
he's not in it?
He's right behind you.
Oh my God!
What'd you say?
You know, as if my remark wasn't mean enough. Thankfully, Neil's not there. And Tom goes, he's not well.
Papa, I want to sing.
Give the guy a
I
break.
want to underline this. He's dying. All right.
Doctor, I want to live.
No, it's Papa. Remember?
Well, he's talking to the doctor in this case.
Yeah, now he's sick because he's
Nobody's so sick he thinks the doctor's his father.
And the doctor looked, I have no son.
Now, we're, of course, referencing the incredibly bad
The
movie
worst.
version
The Jazz Singer.
of The Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond. Oh,
And Laurence Olivier.
painful. Very, very painful.
Turn on your some
Turn on your sump
pump.
Yeah, they sold it. They sold it to a sump pump company.
Pay a sewer bill.
Tom has written in.
That's a tough subject. Don't even bring it up.
He says, after hearing yesterday's show regarding planting radishes and stuff, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, I realized nothing further can be done in comedic radio. The genre is complete.
You did a whole show on planting radishes?
No, but it sure as hell seemed like it.
Tom continues, I'll be spending my remaining days listening to other Tom Jones and engaging in homoerotic gardening.
Which is the most fun kind of gardening. Straight gardening is boring as hell. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we had several gay listeners write in saying they were astonished that the singing of that may be beyond any form of
Josh's initial take. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard.
Very.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed it.
Okay, well,
you were having a good time though, right?
Oh, I was having a great time.
It was fun. It was fun. Now let's just move forward, and we'll try to find out if there's. I guess maybe the category, instead of the most songs, are there any states that don't have a good song about them?
Well, but then you get to what's a good
that's
song.
subjective.
You think, the sun comes out of somebody's white trash. What is it? The song, the album you're talking about? Somebody, Edgar Winter's White Trash.
It's one of the best
hell
live. It's
whatever.
Top 10 live albums
Never
of all
heard
time.
it, and I managed to make it through live.
Edgar Winter's a genius. Probably he's going out on the Ringo Starr tour. Don't miss it.
He better hurry.
I'm going to see that coming up in
It'll be
September.
tremendous.
Very excited.
Edgar Winter's White Trash with Jerry LaCroix. What's the name of that album? Roadwork. But I'm just saying, there's every Carolina James Taylor song is brilliant. I'm just saying, most states have at least one great song.
Some people don't like James Taylor.
But
Can you comprehend that?
No, but you can. I don't think it's argue. You can't argue that that's not a great song.
I think you can argue that that's not a great song.
Well, that's what I forgot. I'm looking at our government right now. You can. Yes, you can.
Let's bring that in.
Yeah.
You know, when you stand up on a table and tell us not to say things, and then you come in here and say the things.
No, it's all of Washington. I tell you.
No integrity, Chick.
No integrity. The man lacks integrity.
No.
That's the problem.
I would say this.
He's a liar.
I would say the most pro-state songs would probably be California.
Sure.
In Texas.
Well, that's because of the Beach Boys, I would think.
Yeah.
New York's got a ton of
California Dreamin', New York,
Texas has got a lot. New York's got a lot.
It took me forever to tolerate the Beach Boys. I did not care for that weird Beach Boys singing. No. And it was, I don't know, probably 25 years ago, I hadn't heard God Only Knows. Never heard it before.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. All of a sudden you go, wait a minute, these guys are really doing something here.
Exactly.
Yeah, it took me a little bit, too,
Well, I love the Beach Boys.
Well,
But it's a little
beachy,
basic. If you,
that's what I thought. Yeah, and some of it is. And then
everybody had a surfboard.
Then it got real complicated.
Right,
Produced by their father, and then
Pet Sounds.
Well, then,
Brian
sort of saying the Beatles started sort of competing in terms of like, we need to up our game.
Good Vibrations is put a pair of headphones on and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And then I heard stories about Mike Love and
don't read about him.
Traveling in the
Don't read about the band. Don't read about the band. Enjoy the music.
Stay away from Mike Love.
Enjoy the music.
And then his father making Brian poop on the
just
dining table.
Don't
ruin it. But that's when it got interesting.
Separate the dancer from the dance, okay?
He made Brian do what?
I'm going to separate you from your arms.
Rough childhood.
That's a great threat.
Now, oftentimes, you're better off with many of these artists not knowing anything about them.
Sure.
Just enjoy the music. Enjoy.
It's all about the music.
The beauty of what do we start this off with?
When you hear Gary Glitter, don't think about it.
Double.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, double.
I find the same thing with dictators. Don't look at them for their bad days. Look at them for the good they tried to bring to the world.
Oh my gosh!
What's the?
Many of them were very fine orators.
By the way, what's the joke? What's the difference between a dictator and a dictator? What is it?
I don't know this.
Isn't there
Is there like one's a jockstrap?
Isn't there a potato? There's a jockstrap and
definitely
a potato.
And
the potato is a dictator.
What is dictator?
Oh my
we're gonna have to research this.
We'll be back.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Yeah.
A little bit of Captain of Your Heart, ladies and gentlemen.
Now this, in my mind, is better than a little Deuce Coupe. I'm sorry. That's the way I feel.
You know what? I respect your opinion.
Thank you.
It sounds like the background music in a training video for HR.
Yeah.
Too long apart.
Great singing.
It's real embarrassing, but it's
Oh, it's real silly and meaningless, but vapid, I think someone would say.
Well, fellas, we got the drugs. We might as well make music today, right? We ran out of studio time. The dealer came over.
I don't have time to write anything. Just give me a word. Captain? Okay, here we go.
Hey, guys, let's write a song that defines being on hold. Okay.
Think grocery store.
The captain of produce.
Now, do you think it started off as the captain of your heart, or do you think it evolved from something else?
Like the private of your heart initially, or?
Well, you don't want to be a private.
Well, maybe
you want it. That
privates.
sounds like. You
Captain
know,
of your
This
heart.
is my
just
private
another one.
part.
Sounds like your heart has a penis.
Josh, your thoughts?
I like the song "My Heart Has a Penis." Who was that? Was that?
I think it was Dee Snider. I think it was his solo work.
My heart has a.
Oh, it's a good song. Lovely.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Now, we have to take a break just because we need to.
You know what I'd like to take a break from?
Where?
What?
My house. And I love my home, but the money I'm spending on it, the
tell me about
constant
it.
repairs. Listen, thankfully, Angie's out there, and Angie's made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Everyday maintenance and repairs, when really all I want to do is make some of my dream projects a reality. But no, the money has to go into getting trees taken down and getting siding put back up. I'm a little bitter, but thankfully Angie's on my side. I Angie that whenever I can. I find skilled local pros who will deliver the quality and expertise I need. Angie can do it for you. Angie has over 20 years of home service experience. They've combined it with new tools like their wonderful Angie app to simplify the whole process. Bring them your project on that app or go online, answer a few questions. Angie can handle the rest from start to finish. It's already starting to feel a little better. Or Angie will help you compare quotes from multiple pros and connect instantly. That means you can take care of just about any project in only a few taps. Because look, when it comes to getting the most out of your home, you can do this when you Angie that. Here's what you do. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much, Josh. Coming up, we'll visit the sports desk with Chick McGee. We'll explore what states have great songs about them. I think there's got to be one for each state, no?
Maybe. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, okay, we'll find out. We'll work on this. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Information.
What's so funny?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
That's Willie Griswold.
I got a letter.
Got a letter. Willie has a letter. That's Josh Arnold. He's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and I'm going to let Tom handle it. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much.
You handle it, baby.
All right.
You go.
I've got it. We're talking about...
He's got it.
Is there a great song for every state?
No. It's got to be, the answer's got to be no.
I feel like we'd know them if they were great.
Exactly.
Well, we do know them, and I'll tell you
I think it's got to be, I'm just going to say the best state song has to be Caroline in My Mind, James Taylor. That's got to be it.
Does a song about a city count for a state? Does Sweet Home Chicago count for Illinois?
I don't think so.
No, it has to be a state, not a city.
Kristi, I was asking a question. Okay.
What was that city?
Cities are different.
Hey, everybody, watch this. What was that city? That's a song you were about?
Chicago.
Did you used to live there?
No, it's Kristi's daughter just moved there. You should talk to her about it.
Oh, yeah. I get to go this weekend. Would you like to join me?
Well, let me think about that.
I mean, Tom, there's a great song about Vermont.
There is.
You know what I mean? We would know about it.
How about the rain in Maine stays mainly on the plain?
Is that the rain in Spain?
We're not talking countries.
I said Maine. Isn't that
it's Spain.
No, there's another version of it. Maine, right?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We have Maine coming up in the news. What's your letter, Willie?
Oh, I just let's see. Gary wrote in, and he just compliments kind of all of us.
Gary's
as fun
full of
things we
crap.
do. Josh, he was in the grocery store. He usually eats fruit for breakfast, but he tried Raisin Bran Crunch. He loves it.
Oh, good.
But he said that he liked my laugh and he says whenever I get cracked up, it's kind of contagious. But he has a typo in cracked, and he says whenever you get cranked up and laugh at something, and I just want to make cranked up canon for this show.
Yeah.
That cranked me up, man. I'm cranking up over here.
I like cranked up.
Maybe he meant it.
You think so?
You get cranked up.
I get kind of wild sometimes. I get the fire underneath me.
Doesn't cranked up imply use of meth?
I think at a time it meant speed or whatever. What was crank? Or what is crank?
Crank
Was it crack?
Right after crack was crank. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I thought crank.
Crank.
I think crank.
Biker crank was
No,
meth,
no,
right?
crank was a drug. Absolutely.
I know, but okay.
Oh, meth.
Well, now
You guys want to do meth one morning?
You know what?
No.
Yep.
We probably have the best morning of our lives. That's why you can't do it.
We'd be certain we'd have the best moment of our life.
You've seen photos of people who've been just on meth for years,
Right.
and they look so bad. That has to be a testament to how good that drug is.
They love it for a reason.
They would allow themselves to become those people.
Like when I watched the movie School of Rock, I wanted to get the guitar and I wanted to watch the movie School of Rock every day. And School of Rock is only so good. I bet you meth is way better than School of Rock.
Well, I'll step back. And
I
I'm
like
not saying
my
it.
teeth.
That's why I'm not going to do it. I'm using restraint.
Sure, I get it.
But man,
Come on, Tom, let us do meth.
Buy some meth, Tom.
if you're just joining us, it's Meth Mondays. Josh is eating his own elbow.
It's good.
We got some road work coming up. Look at this. Willie G is going to be this Thursday it's Thursday evening.
Maybe he'll get cranked up
at the Summit City Comedy Club.
Oh,
in
yeah. If you
Fort
got any
Wayne.
meth, bring it to the comedy show.
No, don't
say that.
With Joey Molinaro.
I'm kidding, you guys. Don't bring. I'm going to bring my own. Okay?
Willie, there's a guy out here. That's how that would go.
Dear Tom, you were asking if there's a song for every state. I am from Michigan. And, of course, there's the song America by Simon and Garfunkel. Mm-hmm. Mentions hitchhiking to Saginaw. And, of course...
No, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count. That's a city.
Doesn't count.
And the city's not even the name of the song. Sweet Home Chicago doesn't
It has
count.
the line, Michigan seems like a dream to me now.
Right.
And then, of course...
But that song's called In America. It's not
America.
the country.
It's not called Michigan.
How about, and then, of course...
Even Paul Simon knew I can't name this Michigan. No one will like it.
It's called, America.
The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, of course.
So that's
Once again, doesn't count.
The state of Lake Superior.
How did I know you'd want to crowbar Michigan into our conversation? What's going on? Are you in love with someone in Michigan?
No, I'm just...
You have to tell me.
We're going to find a shoebox full of letters.
From someone named Lucinda. From Lake Leelanau.
He's had this...
Who pines every day at 3
He
for
had
Tom.
this secret life we didn't know about.
It would be so funny if you already have 3 families and then you'd have a secret family.
Yes. Like Charles Corral. Didn't he have a secret family?
Something wild.
Yeah.
No bigger Charles Kuralt fan than Tom Griswold.
Right. There you go.
No, he was CBS, right? And he did that On the Road feature.
Yeah. He did On the Road all right. He wanted to see his wife.
No, when he died, they found out he had 2 separate families.
Yeah.
Putting that together in today's world.
Tonight's report is sweet, sweet pudding.
What? Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, Mr. McGee, what have you got over there?
Well, I tried earlier, and you wouldn't let me.
And I'm not going to let you now. Good email here.
Yeah.
And I was wondering this a little bit myself, Pat Godwin.
Yeah?
It says, David, I remember not so many years ago, Pat Godwin speaking of his love of radishes.
Yeah.
In fact, you've been known
That's
to
true.
take them and eat them in the grocery store while you shop.
You take a bite of it like it's an apple.
Steal a radish.
My son hates me doing that.
David wonders,
So does the grocery store.
do you think there might be a correlation between your upbringing, being around the Fantastics growing up, and your love of radishes? Do you think...
I don't know. That may be. I mean, my mom made radish sandwiches. I love them.
We had radish sandwiches here on the show one morning in your honor.
I've always loved radishes.
Yes.
Pat, keep eating them. Keep eating them, buddy, because
They're
it keeps
good.
them away from me, and they're ruining my salads, and they have been for years.
Sorry to hear it, Willie.
Radishes
They're
are
tangy.
like snakes. They're not needed.
I love them.
It's a little bit of crunch, but at what cost?
They've got a natural spice.
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm. Nice little crunch.
Yeah.
And
Plant radish.
My palate is so
Eat a radish
refined.
Pat, this
like
is
my daddy do.
This is the only... If there is a multiverse, this is the only universe where you're not the greatest director of a black box theater, and you've got all these kids. Plant a radish, enunciate, boy.
Now when you dance now, more balls. Props, please.
More sports coming up.
I'm off to my scarf closet.
Well, I'm being inundated with songs about each state. It's you'll be surprised how many that there are that you've heard that you just kind of forget about.
Can we talk about other states other than Michigan?
I'm just reading the mail.
We'll be back with that.
Can we not accept any more from Michigan?
Carolina has 2 songs.
Mm-hmm. At least. And then, of course, Mississippi, of course, has. Anyone?
Mississippi Queen?
Well,
yeah.
MISSISSIPP. Is that a song? Maybe.
There is a song with that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Mississippi Queen, great.
Yeah.
We'll
come back. We've got a lot to explore here. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More Bob and Tom next. Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit tremfyaradio.com.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Exactly right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It wasn't your fault. Kristi Lee at the news desk. I'm well aware of what happened. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
And I have a true life Tom Griswold story.
Oh, great.
There's Willie. Did I say hello, Willie Griswold?
Not yet, but sometimes those true stories are the scariest stories.
Those
Chick.
are heartbreaking, is what I like to call them. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, just trying to get along with the guys, and here's Tom Griswold. So I come in this morning, and I look at Tom, and most mornings, Tom and I have like 15, 20 minutes. We kibitz.
Sure.
We talk.
Yeah.
Mostly about you people. And
Sure.
so I go, hey, I'm really enjoying that audiobook. Steve Martin does Born Standing Up.
It's great.
I'm really, and he goes, oh, well, I enjoyed that about 20 years ago.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
I love that book. I read it
20 years ago.
I'm sure it still stands as a great piece of art. Fascinating man, brilliant artist of many.
Absolutely. And a terrific book for anybody even remotely interested in comedy. And
Sure. Yes. So glad you're enjoying it.
What a cool. Remember that part in his book? His first headlining date ever is going to be in New York City, and he's got this young, these two people opening for him, and I believe it's Mick Fleetwood and Stevie Nicks. And no one shows up to the show, and he cancels the show.
What?
Amazing.
Could you imagine no one showing up to see an early version of Fleetwood Mac and Steve? Incredible.
Wow.
It's amazing. I saw Billy Joel.
Here we go. Here we go. I'll do it. I saw Billy Joel with Kinky Friedman and the Texas Jew Boys. It was amazing. It was Max's Kansas City.
Very good.
I will never forget
13
it.
people.
And anybody I come in contact with will never forget it either. Is that about it?
And I can say the name of the band. Don't worry. They told me I was one of their goys.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously.
I grew up with all of them in Shaker Heights. You know that. You know that about me.
Pretty much summarized the story. That's pretty good.
There you go.
Was there a lot of people there?
No, you'd be amazed.
You'd be amazed.
I was right there at the tip. Point of the spear is what they call me.
You know what?
In fact, I yelled out, hey, you're a piano man, and he ran with it.
Don't go changing.
Love it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3 people there.
I I know that it's poetic license, but does the phrasing and the order of tonic and gin instead of gin and tonic bother anybody in the song?
The whole
Piano?
thing, yeah.
Yes.
Microphone smells like a beer.
No, the only one that bothers me is Davy in the Navy.
Bread in your jar.
I love all of it. I can't help it.
What's wrong with bread in your jar?
No one said bread.
I don't want to speak for Billy Joel, but if he were here, he'd go, "What the hell's your people's problem?"
Yeah, it bought me a house.
give it
Leave me
another-
alone.
Millions of people love that song.
Yeah.
Because I'm taking my
I would've loved it,
private
but
jet to a sold-out show at Madison
Yeah.
Square
I
Garden.
still love that song. It's all fine.
They
with me.
rhyme Davy and
But
Navy.
I'm just saying, if you go to a bar and you're like, "Hey, can I get a tonic and gin?" They're going to look at you a little bit, right? It's a gin
Sure.
and tonic. That's the order you say it.
Or they're going to go, "Yeah, I like Billy Joel too," and give you your cocktail. How about that?
Hey, Jay-Z was pulled over for doing 55 and a 54. I don't want to hear you complain about convenient rhymes.
He's not wrong.
First of all, who has a 54 speed limit?
Exactly. So Billy Joel's allowed to order a tonic and gin.
In my head now, it's Billy Joel versus Jay-Z. Like they're going to fight each other over
What if it
poetic
became a
license.
thing?
There's a lot of that out there in song. It's okay. I
Sure,
guess,
yeah.
I think you're right, Willie. Poetic license is the key. And we'll just go with that from now on.
My problem with the tonic and gin is that man is making love to it.
What are you
Yeah.
doing now?
Doesn't that sting?
Yeah, I stuck my old tonic and gin.
Wow. Now it looks like a white Russian.
That burns. Bravo.
Wait a minute. What's the drink? Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Is it a cement mixer? Or
Cement
something?
mixer. No, that's...
What's the one that looks like
That's at Culver's. That's their answer to the Blizzard, right? The concrete mixer.
What's the alcoholic beverage that looks like layers of...
There are a few.
There are a few
Black
of
and
those
tan can look that
shots.
Oh, yeah, black and tan. Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, yeah, and I'm not sure if that's in any song. So we could do a whole separate show about songs about booze.
Sure.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
God.
And but we're still trying to see if there's a great song about each state.
We're going to talk about it for another 20 minutes. Someone's going to find a list online. We're going to read it. You're going to get bored reading the list and tell us to stop reading the list.
No.
Boy,
He's
you've
gotta
been
go.
in here just enough time, haven't you?
It's exactly what's going to happen.
He's going to get mad about the list.
Yeah.
That's not a complete list.
He's already
That's
mad
never-
because I
It's
found
a
a
crap
list.
news day and a crap sports day, so we can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
Sports Day.
Lyle Lovin has a great song. It's called North Dakota. That's a great song.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The boys in North Dakota. Yeah, that's a great song. Well, Wichita lineman, does that count? Are you kidding me?
No.
No.
That's a city?
What does New York State of Mind? I guess that one counts. New York State
does.
of Mind.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not New York by
No,
Frank
that's
Sinatra.
specifically the city, isn't it?
Okay, going back
that's
to
a good
Indiana,
song.
that counts. Let's keep going. Does anybody have anything?
Kentucky woman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works, of course.
Devil went down
Nebraska,
to Georgia.
of course, by Springsteen.
Yes.
So the record Nebraska counts. Does he have
That's
a song?
a song. It's a song.
That's a song.
Okay,
called
but
got
Nebraska,
it.
yeah.
Blue Hawaii.
What?
Elvis Presley's Blue Hawaii.
Right.
I believe it's blown Hawaii, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right, guys.
yeah.
This is real boring.
I wasn't trying to get back to it. I'm just trying to make the point that every state's got something.
Have you heard Colin Hay has a version of Wichita lineman? It's really good.
The guy from
Sweet Home Alabama.
No, Colin Hay. No, the plumber who lives on the south side. Yes, the guy from Men at Work.
He can do no wrong.
California Girls. We got all kinds.
California's going to be the winner. They're
Tennessee Whiskey.
What about
Oh, that's a good song. Chris
what
Stapleton.
North to Alaska?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny
to
Morton, right?
Alaska.
Indeed.
Now, Rhode Island, I don't know. There's a song called Rhode Island by a band called The Front Bottoms.
Oh, they're good. The Front Bottoms are good.
Really?
It's like indie rock. Yeah, they're cool.
Okay. The name sounds like a sort of a sexual term.
It kind of does.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what they're going for there.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be provocative, get the people thinking.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought that was... Never mind.
Oh, Donovan Woods, Portland, Maine. That's my favorite.
So that's about a city, though.
Oh, I don't know it.
Portland, Maine.
Yeah, but if you... Oh, fine. You know what? I guess we have no integrity as an organization anymore.
I just have one question. Whose kid is this?
All my exes live in Texas. That's a classic.
A lot of songs about Texas.
Yeah.
A lot of exes over there, Kristi. Boy, oh boy. How many times you been married?
A lot. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
That's
I tell you what, when you and I get married, you're walking down the aisle. I don't care. I don't care.
My marriages don't work. I don't care.
American woman. Oh.
Chick, I bet you look handsome as hell when she's walking down the aisle. You shed one single tear.
Oh,
like a
Jesus.
man in touch with his emotions.
That's right.
Looking good up there, buddy.
Damn right.
Didn't Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young have a song like Ohio?
Ohio, yeah.
Oh, that's a great song.
There's Dayton, Ohio by Randy Newman. Love that song.
Yeah.
Ohio by, that's an unfortunate song, though.
Funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I may not know what it's about.
I don't know anything.
You really should take a second listen.
Oh, should I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you might want to thread that up real quick.
It's polka. No. Let's. Is this your?
This is Donovan Woods. It's called Portland, Maine.
I want to
It's
cry.
going to make me cry.
Whatever is this?
It's an amazing song. Good morning.
I don't wanna be talking on the phone every night.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know.
We have Maine in the news today.
PM with time zone yours or mine.
This is
We already have plenty of John Mayers.
This is so much better than anything we could ever do.
So beautiful.
Basic.
Pedestrian.
It's heartbreaking. Here it comes. Here it comes. Shut up.
Josh is holding back tears.
Maine. I don't know where that is.
What's this gal's name?
Not big on
We're all just jerks.
No, I think in this case only me.
He doesn't know where Portland, Maine
He's
is?
not big on geography, but boy, he can sing.
He doesn't know where Maine is.
No,
Doesn't
well,
know
there's
where
Portland,
Portland, Maine
Oregon,
is.
and Portland, Maine. I think that's the point.
Funny.
Actually, we have Maine
Well,
in the news.
What is
this
the
has been another episode of Here's Chick's Heart. Take it out in the driveway. Run over.
What's the name of the artist?
Donovan Woods.
That's a great
It
song.
does sound like
We need to get him on. Let's get him on. Let's call
He
him.
sounds cool.
Call him up right now.
Wow, that's a beautiful song. See, there you go.
Thank you, Tom.
And I was not aware of that one, and I'm glad to know about it. And
I'd like to talk to him. I'd like
Much
to ask
better
him.
than what is it? Plant a radish plant.
Well, now it has a place, though, doesn't it?
It sure does.
God, it's getting worse.
What is that? What is that little intro thing when you go bop 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 bop? Is
Bring the piano up. I mean, that's in every place.
Can you use it for everything?
Willie went on for about what seemed like 20 minutes about how vocalists use that as to find the note. Go ahead, Willie.
Sometimes
Here
you
we
use
go.
that to
Get
establish the
comfortable.
key so a singer can find where it is. I talked about it for 10 seconds. You prick. I can't believe you're doing this in front of everybody.
He rolled over my heart first.
He's on my side now.
In Chick's defense, he said it felt like 20 minutes. He didn't say it was.
Thank you. And what do we know?
Don't be
Feelings are not wrong. Okay. Thank you.
Do not turn on that Portland Maine song. My emotions are in the air and I will cry. I will cry if you play it.
I don't understand.
Oh.
Does it start with that bit of a dip sound?
No, Tom.
Yeah, what was
No.
I hope we get to talk to him. I'd like to ask him how it feels to sound like 80 other people on the radio.
Josh is being a prick. This is Chick's favorite, and you're crapping all over.
This guy's an artist.
Find out what her favorite vagina cream is.
Yeah, but you don't like Jack Johnson, but you like this?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, that might be partially. I'll take a look at that.
Okay.
Oh, that's very good. Okay.
What closing down coffee house did you record that
I've never been so hurt in my. Well, no, wait a minute. Hang on. No, I've been more hurt. Yeah, okay.
That is a beautiful song.
It is.
Thank you.
See, exploring these state songs, we may find some other classics.
It's in some TV show. I can't remember. That's how
I have
found
no
it.
doubt if I put him on in my car, like on a road trip, I would just be a mess.
Josh, you're on fire, buddy.
Oh, right now I want to talk about diamonds.
We could come back with I Love It, too.
We've got free diamonds. What? Wait, am I reading this right, Steven Singer? Oh, I see. Steven Singer is not happy with some of these lab-grown diamonds. So what he's doing, if you purchase a real diamond from Steven Singer, say it's an engagement ring for $500, $1,500, or $15,000, Steven is giving away a free 1-carat lab-grown diamond because he does not particularly care for this. He likes the real, natural, earth-born diamonds. Find out what I'm talking about by visiting IHateStevenSinger.com. Get the details. If lab diamonds were a good value, they'd be worth what you paid, but no. Steven has real, natural, earth-born diamonds, always worth 100% when you pay. And by the way, they're worth 100% of what you pay. And then if you want to turn them in and upgrade, they're going to retain that value. Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers, Find out what I'm talking about by going to IHateStevensinger.com. Limited quantity while supplies last. Purchases required. That's why IHateStevensinger.com is making everybody angry. Find out all the details. IHateStevensinger.com for a real earthborn diamond. Coming up, we may get to sports. I'm not sure. We do have Maine, oddly enough, just by chance, in the news today.
Yeah.
The state of Maine. We have goldfish news. My favorite headline has the words ice cream and spaghetti in it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai-iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls. Then they have to know to watch their backs.
Streaming now.
You really want what happened to this woman happen to you?
Exactly why I need to keep going on this.
Starring Emmy Award winner Amanda Seyfried.
I'm worried about what you're gonna find. So am I.
Long Bright River. A limited series. Streaming now. Only on Peacock.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Willie flipped me off just moments ago.
I did.
Oh, my gosh.
Seconds ago, flipped me off.
It was a lot of fun.
It was unbelievable.
Fun.
There's Josh Arnold. He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
What happened?
Chick, when you're right, man. And you're often right.
He wants to be unprepared. You have to want it to be that unprepared.
I'm just so proud of my son flipping you off in the hallway. The tradition continues.
No, and sitting here in the studio.
It was right here. It's really fun. Sometimes
show me the bird.
I wave at somebody, then I catch their eye, and I give them a nice smile, like it's going to be like a fun greeting.
Yeah.
And then instead, I just throw them one of these.
Bang.
It's a good bit. Give it a shot.
Oh, no.
Do it to your kid. Have some fun with it, you know?
Does it look like he enjoyed it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's 7:20 and it's Chick, so.
You've done it now.
I just wanted to make my old man laugh, but he wasn't listening. So
I'm sorry. Someone threw this on my pile while I was gone.
What is it?
No, by the way, earlier I managed to break in the style of Tom Griswold, tell Tom's seeing Billy Joel at Max's Kansas City story that Tom shared once or twice. And we're getting many emails, I guess, that Tom doesn't tell any more stories, that Chicks tells them like Tom tells.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's what people are wanting, Tom. I'm sorry.
Do you know my Atlanta Rhythm Section story?
I don't think I know that one.
I don't even know that.
Well, the topic was going to see bands that are tremendous where there's nobody there.
Right.
And yeah, I went to see the Atlanta Rhythm Section, the great band. And for some technical reason, there was some confusion about there were like 10 people there. But the Billy Joel thing was amazing. There was no one. It was just before he became really famous. And I told that. Does anyone else? Ace, you have to have a number. You've probably seen bands that became huge.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of going to see somebody and nobody's there.
Well, I mean, a handful. You don't have to be 0 people. It could be.
I saw MGMT super early on. I saw Kendrick Lamar super early on. This is different, but I saw Brian Regan during COVID at the Comedy Attic in Bloomington, and you don't get to see Brian Regan at a small club like that, and that was one of the best nights of my life.
I saw the Black Keys with about 20 people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
I saw Kings of Leon in a tiny little club.
I've seen that show too.
That was very cool. Joshy, any of your faves?
I saw Nickelback, and there were about 10 of us. It was when their first album came out, and they had a song called "Leader of Men," and it's awesome. I still defend it to this day. And,
is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
And I was right there on the stage.
Well, Ace, you've been to more concerts than any of us. I would think that you'd have something.
But not empty rooms, no.
Maybe they knew you were coming.
One of the cool, I saw Alanis Morissette one year, and she was at this huge arena in Dallas. And I went up on it was my birthday, and I was like, what am I going to do tonight here? I'm just here in Dallas alone. And I went, I'll go see Alanis Morissette. I'm a fan. And so I went, bought, and they were like, the only tickets we have left are in the pit. And I was like, that's fine. So I bought one, and me and 4 other people were in the pit, and the rest of the arena was filled.
Oh, wow.
But nobody, because who buys a pit ticket for Alana's new set?
Is it standing room in the
Yes.
pit?
So we were standing, and it was like me and 4 people in a space as big as like half a gymnasium almost.
Isn't that
Alanis and I made eye contact half the show. It was awesome.
Nice.
I fell in love so hard.
Aw.
She still hasn't answered my letters or responded to the dead cats I sent her.
I hope she looked at you during that movie theater line. And,
So that was fun.
Wow, eye contact.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you want to tell my Melissa Etheridge story?
Oh, boy.
I don't remember your Melissa.
I'd rather hear Chick's Melissa Etheridge story.
I
That's a
talked
good
to her.
one, too.
I interviewed her one time.
She came in for an afternoon interview.
Yes, and I was on the air in the afternoons. Well, I was on the air all day.
Oh,
in those
yeah,
days,
man.
making.
How did you do that?
Making $1,000 a year, and no, I just asked her. I said, "Now, after a especially great show, do you cook dinner for everybody on the bus?" I thought it was a fun question. And she
How'd it go over?
what's her face was with her then. The dark-haired girl she dated before the one she stayed with.
La Bamba's wife, yeah.
Yeah, La Bamba's wife.
Nowadays, we make jokes like that with a certain amount of irony kind of implied.
Sure.
What year was that you made that joke, Chick?
80.
I was praying it was going to start with at least a 9.
Oh, no, 80 something, yeah.
She didn't think it was funny.
Not at all.
No, she didn't. She did not care for the chick show.
She did not come to your window.
No.
My Melissa Etheridge story is more visual, really not. So it's probably not a good one to tell on the radio.
That's the one where you do the peace. You take the peace sign and put your tongue in the middle of it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, why'd you do that to her?
Yeah, why'd you do that to her?
That's insensitive.
Rude. No, Tom saw someone do that to Melissa on stage.
No, Melissa had one of her early songs is one of my favorites. It's called "Similar Features." It's a brilliant song.
Right.
And I was completely unaware of Melissa's work, knew nothing about it. Went to the show.
It's no Donovan Woods, I'll tell you.
And and it was a largely female crowd.
Yes.
That and it was great. But I happened to be right up front, the way Josh was at that other show. And in the middle of the set, a woman threw a beautifully what's the filigreed? What's the when you modify a jacket? What's that called?
Embroidered?
Yeah, there you go. That'd be a better word. Embroidered like blue jean jacket that had all kinds of stuff applied. Someone had taken a great deal of time and
Rhinestoned it up.
and she heaved it on stage, and Melissa held it up, and then the woman who was right next to me. This is sort of visual. Imagine if you're making the peace sign.
Yeah.
Except you flop it around, so your fingers or your thumb are facing your mouth.
Yeah, we get it.
And then you put the right below your chin here.
Yeah, we got it.
And then you stick your tongue out with a certain.
I don't want to watch your dad do
with
that.
a certain rapidity, like
yes,
this.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
And she made that sign to Melissa, who appeared to enjoy it.
Well, sure, yeah.
There you go. See,
compliment in a way.
Uh-huh.
I wish more women around here would feel that way. Every time I do it to the HR broad, she gets all pissed.
Wrong with the big jokes?
Yeah.
Okay,
But fine, lady. I don't want to do that to you.
I was trying to be nice.
Your loss.
He's just harassing me.
I like your Greg Allman story. That's a goodie. In the bathroom.
Well, Greg Allman was on the show one morning, and you'll never believe this, but we went to. Evidently, our bladders synced up, so we were in the bathroom at the same time.
I would tell
Chick,
I love this story.
Can you throw the last line to me? Can I please say the
absolutely. So I'm in the bathroom, and there's Greg Allman at the urinal, and Greg, quick as anything, looks at me and says,
"You guys, this when you got to wake up." When you got to wake up?
No.
You get up early. You get up this early.
Just say 5 a.m.
That's it. Yeah.
5 a.m.
Must really cut into your time to boogie.
There you go.
There you go, Willie.
Go ahead. You can tell it. You can tell it.
No. That's essentially the story. Got to cut into your time to boogie.
That's the best.
And you know what? It does cut into my time to boogie.
It really does.
I wish I could boogie a little more.
Boogieing way down.
They used to call me the boogeyman. And now I barely boogie.
Wasn't there a song called Boogeyman?
Yeah.
I'm a boogeyman. I'm a boogeyman.
That's what I
Turn me on.
The comedian from Watchmen. Yeah,
Yes.
Josh, I feel like you sang that at a talent show in 7th grade.
6th. Came in 9th. Thank you very much.
9th. Must have been a lot of talented kids.
There were 9 of us.
Were you in a talent show ever?
Yeah, every year.
Oh, yeah?
I would do stand-up, and then I would do, and then I would MC them, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was doing stand-up in, like, first grade.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your first joke?
The first joke I ever wrote?
Take this apple, please.
Oh, no. Wait, yeah, you've told us this, but
I love
forget
this.
it.
Billie Jean
That's right.
is not my lover. Mm-hmm. She's just some pants.
That's right.
You said lover when you were...
I did, yeah.
In first grade.
And it got laughs.
Yeah, no, I remember that's on Josh's album, which came out last week. That's now. When's your new one coming out?
November 3rd.
Okay, we got a date.
Yeah.
November?
That's right.
This year?
I got to redo the whole thing.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, my gosh. I thought you were doing more. So funny.
All right, now, once again, Willie on the Road. That's coming up this Thursday.
Road work.
Opening for Joey Molinero, Summit City Comedy Club, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Come hang out, gang. Going to be fun.
I didn't think he heard me.
Man, you are really getting the look.
Willie's going to go do some road work.
Well, I'm sure whatever we're doing is certainly more exciting than your sports broadcast will be. I can only...
Okay, first of all, I haven't done a syllable of sports,
no,
so
you
haven't. Can't blame me today.
Oh, I'm so excited to leave the zip code.
Well, Kristi, do you have any cool up-close at concerts stories that are neat?
How close you want to get?
And we don't mean after show bang.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's the classic.
You know what? Well, I was really, I know this, but Michael Hutchence was I loved NXS back in the day.
Sure.
And I was second row for one of their concerts, and unfortunately, he was singing to my girlfriend because she was a lot hotter than me, but because she was really hot, he stood right in front of us almost the whole show. It was awesome.
Wow.
It was really awesome.
I wonder if he was thinking, boy, I can't wait to masturbate and choke myself to her later.
That should go well.
You think he added that should go well? To himself, he would say that should go well.
I have a tag I'm not going to do.
What could possibly go wrong?
Asking a roadie for a belt.
Oh, boy.
Well, apparently that's been debunked. Like, that's not what happened to him.
What happened to him?
If there's a great NXS documentary out there, that was just a vicious rumor and...
a gunfight.
At the OK Corral.
Well,
the guy was faster. What can we say?
Okay, on a much more pleasant note.
Well, you asked.
Any other close-up oddities or onstage?
Josh, what if we do a segment called NXS, and it's just me and you have to wear extra small shirts once a week and see what we look like?
I thought Pat would. Pat got one.
Well, I have.
Didn't you introduce Stevie Nicks to Mick Fleetwood? I thought, or
yeah, of course,
Buckingham.
Yeah, they are all friends. I performed for no one.
You performed for no one?
Yep, in Old Dominion University.
Oh, not one person.
They promoted the wrong night, and the woman was.
Is that the trucking school?
No.
She made you do your show?
She made me do the hour show because that's what was in the contract. So I went on stage and I performed for no one.
Yeah, they went. Yeah,
I did an hour.
Did you do your normal show, or did you screw it up a little bit, have some fun?
You know, I kind of just sang the alphabet after a while. I did a couple songs.
Sang the alphabet.
You know, just.
Or maybe she was enjoying it. You don't know.
Does that song go ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba?
I mean, she did.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z,
didn't even stick around?
No, she did stick around, but she had to study, so she closed the sound booth window, and I performed for
Good
no
for you,
one.
Pat.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Got my check and went to the hotel.
Yep.
Cried.
Take that money.
This is
not your fault.
Got myself a belt.
And thought this should go well.
This story is kind of not really in the context with which we are speaking, or in the ilk of the story, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
All right.
A brand new teen club had opened. And
God, not this.
And why were you there?
You're choosing to tell this story.
This has nothing to do with famous
I know, but
people.
it's such a classic. I don't think Willie's heard this.
I haven't heard it.
Underage, right?
Yeah. See?
You said I don't know if Willie's heard this.
It's a teen club.
You got to learn how conversations work. You can't get mad at someone when you throw to them.
Go ahead.
Come on.
So whose idea was it to have a
wet T-shirt contest?
It was a
t-shirt contest.
bikini contest.
Oh, that's
it was a bikini
much better.
contest. Okay.
It's a bikini contest at a teen club.
Yep.
And it was the place was wall to wall.
Well, it was because you and Bob were there. You were hosting a bikini contest.
There were prizes.
At a teen club. Oh. What a great idea.
This story was problematic when it happened. Why are you telling it now?
Well, first of all, we didn't know anything about what was going to happen until we got there. And we pulled up in the back, and you'd enter the stage area from the back. We got there.
So it's conceivable you didn't know how many people were in there before you got up on stage.
No.
Okay.
Did you know it was a teen club?
Yeah, but it was the brand new opening of a teen club.
Okay.
So,
but on the surface,
and all ages.
On the surface, no prison time.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it was announced that it had been announced there was going to be at the time they were doing a lot of bikini contests, usually sponsored by a certain brand of suntan lotion.
Sure.
Okay.
Could have been Hawaiian Tropic.
Could have been.
I mean, it probably was.
It wasn't.
Could have been Copper Tone. Could have been.
Banana Boat. We don't know.
Could have been. Could have been Maui Jim.
I don't like the look of that Maui Jim. I'll tell you that now.
So he and Bob are up on stage.
We're up on stage, and the first few contestants come by, and it's the typical, where are you from? What do you do?
Are they all focused, or are some people in the back doing their algebra homework?
Are they crazy young?
It was all ages. It wasn't just teens. It was all ages.
The audience was primarily
younger.
I would say teens.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's best to say 18.
And I don't know, the third or fourth woman gets up there.
Woman.
Young lady.
Yeah, sure.
And she walks out on stage and immediately takes off her top.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I look at Bob, put the mic down and go, we got to get out of here.
Bob, start the car.
But congratulations. I don't think I would have had the intelligence to go, this could go bad. Because everybody's having a party. We're all laughing.
Sure.
She's got her top up. Woo! People are going crazy. And then she's 16. I should probably get out of here. I don't think I would have thought that far.
We were out of that place so fast. And to put it in your head, the place was big and full.
We have to leave, Bob. My God, she's holding a kid's meal.
It's Girl Scout cookies.
There's an FBI
Is that
agent.
a Care Bear?
There's an FBI.
We need to get out of here.
There's an FBI agent in Quantico right now with a file that says Tom Griswold, holding his headphones, clicking record, going, "We finally got this bastard."
Oh my God!
We can nail him on this, right?
That's all we need.
Again, we had nothing. We were just paid to be there.
Man,
we had nothing to do with it.
That is an ill-conceived promotion.
Yeah.
If it were a cartoon, you would see our wheels spinning and the smoke coming off.
But who thought, what we should do at the teen club?
Yeah.
We'll have a bikini contest.
That's a scene in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Well, that one, the girl who took the top off came to play.
Yeah,
I'm going home with that.
She wanted to win.
I believe
Did she
got
win?
the case of tan oil, whatever.
Yeah, I'm going home with that Oshkosh Bagosh gift card.
Damn right.
She was still in her shin guards from soccer practice.
That'd be hot.
Just back then, there was a saying called "skin to win."
Yeah, that was true.
Boy.
That's right. Yeah.
It happened a lot, didn't it, Ace?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was my
Different times.
last time we ever did that one.
If
Okay.
there were cell phones, you and Ace would both be in jail.
Could you imagine?
Oh, I have thought of that. I've thought of that a million times.
Chick could be in prison.
Social media. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Poor Chick, what did you do?
Well,
Stuff that Tom told me to do.
Chick has a talent
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we don't want to talk about that. Didn't we get sued for that?
at the shows. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Boy, I missed a lot.
We got sued. We got sued for the wedding thing.
Oh,
We can't talk about
okay.
that. We'll be right back.
Remember that bride?
So far, this is my favorite sports game.
More sports coming up.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, there's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Yeah, there's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Well, the handsome factor is way up in this room today.
Appreciate you, Tom.
Every day.
Oh, you're very welcome. I was a baiting chick and got nothing, but
you talk so much, I don't really listen.
Okay, thank you very much. I feel the same way about
Love you, buddy. I know.
Okay. Now we've been reviewing several topics today. Obscure, weird things that have happened to us at concerts. Songs.
I should have more of. I should have a story, and I don't. I just got to Hare Arena early when JoJo Gunn, Black Oak, Arkansas, and Bad Company, who opened, was giving a concert, and I was right in front of the stage. But
that's a great show.
Oh, other than Black Oak, Arkansas, they ruined the whole thing. But
what? Oh, go Jim Dandy!
And they were the headliners. Jim Dandy Mangrum would not stop reaching down and adjusting himself.
He wasn't to the rescue?
No shirt.
Jim Handy to the rescue, right?
No shirt, and he had these white stretch pants on. So, all the mysteries were over, and he just kept adjusting.
And you're like 3 inches from Paul Rogers and Bad Company?
Yep. And I liked them the most, and then JoJo Gunn and Jay Ferguson was amazing. And, yeah.
Cool.
That's about it. But it was packed. Hare was packed, but I was down on the floor.
All right. See, that's a fun story.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
We're still waiting for Ace to come up with a good one.
Ace has a lot of them.
I've seen a lot of bands in the early days. I saw U2 open for Jay Giles, but it was full house.
A full house, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool, though, yeah.
But Ace, we've sat in like side stage. We've seen a lot of cool concerts close up.
He was talking about
Ace, we've
Billy
seen
Joel
so many.
Yeah.
in an empty club, and I'd never seen that.
Yeah.
Ace, who did you meet that it was hard for you to kind of keep your composure?
Nobody.
You were very
really. No, I know that, but
no.
None. There wasn't one where you're like, oh man, I'm
afterwards. Like I remember when Whitesnake had the #1 album in the country on a Saturday night before a show. We went out to dinner with the spouses, and there were 11 people in that private room, and 5 band members, 5 spouses, and me.
That's
nice.
cool.
Wow.
There you go.
That'd be weird.
The 11th wheel.
Didn't you cut that guy's hair, Kristi? Or?
Yeah,
when you left, did you go, well, here I go again on my own.
When driving home, I'm like, oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, David Coverdale.
I'm sorry.
What did you just say?
I am very glad that era of music is way over.
You hated 80 hair bands, didn't you?
Oh, God.
That was our life.
Tell him about it, Cece.
That is unfortunate.
Probably drive around in your car and singing Poison tunes every day.
Nope.
No
days. No days.
One day.
Little Rat or Cinderella.
Oh,
yeah.
Rat with 2 T's, baby.
Bunch of hippie-looking girls. Guys. Are they guys or girls, man?
The same old cliche.
Now, Josh,
a woman or a man?
Josh, you mentioned a situation in which there were 3 or 4 people in the mosh pit.
Yes, for Alanis Morissette. Yes.
But there was a huge audience behind you.
Yes, a whole arena.
Was there any crowd surfing?
No.
Now, did you feel like you couldn't really take a break and go to the bathroom because she would notice that you'd gone?
It doesn't even occur to me. In fact, I don't think I went to the bathroom because Ryan Adams opened, and I was really excited about that. And watched all of him, and then I probably went to the bathroom between Ryan and Alanis.
Okay, because my point being,
but you're right.
Would you feel really self-conscious if, during one of her lesser songs, you took a pee break?
Yeah, sure. Well, now I'm going to do a new one. All right.
Hey, where'd that guy go?
I'll be back, baby.
Has a band ever written a song? This is our new one. It's called "Go Buy Merch and Take a Piss." Okay. All right. Well,
that's any song when they go, this is off our new album.
Yeah. Todd Snyder used to sell merch. It was a T-shirt that said, "I'm leaving after beer run."
That's hilarious.
Well, let's move forward here. We have to catch up with the world of sports.
Top 25 is out for the AP college football season, which starts, 2 weeks. It's right around the corner, kids.
Crazy.
Excited about football season?
Yeah.
Well, you should be.
No.
I just can't wait.
Georgia's preseason #1, followed by Michigan, then Ohio State, and then you got your Alabama, and then, of course, your LSU. I hate to spell around you. Tom, I apologize. Which one are you? And Doris Burke, the big news from the NBA. Doris Burke is becoming the first woman to serve as game analyst on television for a championship final in one of the 4 major professional U.S. sports leagues. ESPN.
The boys are running, and they're really playing a game.
Doris Burke is incredible.
Doris knows her game. ESPN announced yesterday Burke and Doc Rivers will join.
That one's cute.
No.
Mike
Stop.
Green.
I'm going to come over there and beat the crap out of you.
Josh, that's what you would say if you were watching basketball. There's the tall one, and even the short ones are kind of tall while we're here. Wow.
Here's a story for Tom. Peyton Manning, 5-time NFL MVP, a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, of course, 2-time Super Bowl winner, has a new title. Just call him Professor Manning. The University of Tennessee announced yesterday that Peyton has been appointed a professor of practice at the College of Communication and Information starting this fall. Cool. Manning graduated from Tennessee in 1997 with a degree in speech communication. He said in a statement his time as a student there, a foundation for teaching him critical skills and techniques he still uses almost every day. Manning also owns Omaha Productions and will be a featured speaker at classes this academic year.
How awesome would that be?
Peyton's our speaker.
His, what does he call it? Teaching assistant is Jim Sorgi.
It's the backup quarterback, Josh.
It's the backup quarterback.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah. The Indianapolis Colts. Gotcha. And I think Jim can drive here, so...
I would have gone with,
I love Jim.
Marvin Harrison would have been more accessible. I know he's not the backup, but they were kind of a duo together.
I love Jim on the radio.
And fans are renewing calls for the PGA Tour to allow players to wear shorts after Lucas Glover sweated through his pants as he won the FedEx Cup this weekend.
Lucas Glover, the lady lover?
Lucas Glover... The Lucas Glover, he sweated through his pants. It looked like he'd urinated. He was wearing khaki pants, and it was unfortunate. It was not a good look. Photos shared on social media, completely smoked. Memphis temperatures in the triple digits during the golf tour. It's too hot.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just all get together and go, well, it's too hot?
This is just a fan outcry? Right?
Well, yeah, but if you see the pictures of him in the khaki pants and soaked, why don't they let him wear shorts? Plus, I think Liv lets him wear shorts, the Liv Tour, I think.
They're based in Saudi Arabia.
Shorts and the robes.
He's completely soaked.
Completely. Several social media users criticized the tour's wardrobe rules, is what it says in this story.
Well, wouldn't the shorts make the sport look fun and ruin the brand?
No.
I don't think golfers I bet no one wears slacks when they golf unless they're really old and get cold. I wouldn't imagine. Would you?
If it's a stuffy club that requires it, they have to.
Well, if it's the stuffy club, they probably got a lot more.
Didn't they wear kilts?
Don't allow.
Kilts?
They must
in
have.
Scotland.
Back in the day,
sure, yeah.
How do I get out of this conversation?
Well, kilts are handy because you don't wear underwear with kilts, right, Josh?
From what I understand, traditionally you do not.
You can climb right up in that ball washer.
More sports coming up. And a rumor is we got food coming up.
Really?
Food?
Yeah,
Really?
Jess Hooker, the cooker, is cooking something.
No kidding.
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll certainly look forward to seeing Jess.
Or she was making her lunch. I'm not sure.
We also have goldfish news. Two of mine are still alive. That's right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all, take Zysol. at night.
Concerts on the way.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold. He's amazed by Jess Hooker's brought something in. She'll explain. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
He's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom. Say hello, Tom.
Don't you hate it when you get up to the sink and the person before you's got it all wet, so it looks like you saddle up and it looks like you're just peed your pants.
Or you did pee your pants, and that's your excuse.
Yes, I hate it when I pee in my pants, because I do that almost every time I go.
You've stopped wearing shorts, though, correct?
No, I'm wearing underwear.
No. Shorts. Short pants. Short pants.
Oh, very rarely.
Yeah, because you heard that Tony Soprano doesn't wear shorts.
Yeah, Don doesn't wear shorts.
Go ahead.
Have you ever seen me in shorts? I look ridiculous.
No, you don't.
I spent 35 years looking at you in shorts.
Yeah, I used to wear the cargo shorts all the time.
Thanks for telling me.
I don't think I've ever seen you and you don't look ridiculous.
Perfectly valid. Thank you. Thank you, son number two.
You're not known as a fashion icon. No offense.
You got a pink hat on.
You're a ridiculous man.
So you could wear shorts.
True.
I don't understand why.
Ridiculous, it's really the perfect adjective for you. You have ridiculous problems. You have ridiculous people in your life.
Ridiculous co-workers.
Ridiculous. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good point. Ridiculous stain in my pants. God, I was just somewhere and I could tell they thought I didn't belong there.
That could be
everywhere.
Was it your own home?
No, it was kind of. Was it the bedroom?
Maybe it was my neighborhood. Apparently I wasn't dressed up enough.
Jess Hooker's joined us, and it looks like she's carrying some sort of work of art. Is what she looks like. It looks
like a brick of lasagna.
Well, it is. It's actually right now the big trend on social media is the 100-layer lasagna.
My gosh.
I attempted the 100-layer lasagna and failed, so we have a 50-layer lasagna.
Good Lord.
It's a cube about a little bigger than a softball, but cubed.
Yeah, so it's a lot of noodles. A lot of lasagna sheets that I made, and a bechamel sauce, and a sausage sauce.
It looks like, what do they call it when they slice something sideways?
Cross-section?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It looks like the cross-section of some kind of human body part.
Well, that's an appetizing thought.
Do you remember when Mad Magazine would do a cross-section? The one I remember was of an automobile engine, the cross-section, and the happy section. Cross-section. And then the happy section with the same motor smile.
Classics.
Do you remember?
That is a tower of lasagna.
Yeah, it is.
It's really something.
Yes.
How do you bake it?
So you bake it like you would bake traditional lasagna,
For
except
8 hours?
Yeah, it's when you have fresh lasagna sheets, it doesn't take as long, and so you have to cook it and then cool it. So you let it set up, and then you slice it, and with a lot of butter and a cast iron skillet, you sear all the sides to reheat it.
Shut up. Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is I've never seen a lasagna pan as deep as that.
Yeah, that's a bread pan.
Okay.
It's a loaf pan. Yeah, actually.
So you take the giant cube of lasagna.
Yeah.
And then it looked to me like you'd cut it up into things the size of candy bars.
Yes, essentially. Yeah.
And then you fry them?
Yeah. Yeah, you sear them on all the sides and top them with some marinara and
my mouth is absolutely
Parmesan.
watering.
I do have to say this is fantastic.
How do you eat that?
With a fork.
Yeah, with a fork and a knife.
But it's not going to be. It's not going to appear the way it appears now.
No.
When you're
Yeah.
she slices it up and puts
that
it in
thing
the
is
pan.
about the size of the cube of a Kleenex box.
Right,
But
exactly.
see, she slices it up to the size of candy bars and
puts
then
it
deep fries it. So
sears
the
it.
cross section I was referring to before is that of a dead heart.
A dead heart. Oh, I see. Yes, it will equate to a dead.
If you ate that every day for a year.
Right.
I haven't eaten bread or cheese in a week. This must feel like I'm waiting in line at a methadone clinic. I hate this. Oh my gosh, I'm itchy right now.
The spiders.
It looks so good.
Wow, and this
Well
is
done.
This is a big internet thing, right?
Yeah, there's there's a couple of restaurants that serve it regularly, and now people are trying to recreate it at home.
Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah, I did. I tested it on my family over the weekend, and I'll let you guys taste it before I share how I feel
Must
about
have been
it.
very labor intensive.
It is, yeah.
How long would you say?
all day Sunday.
Yeah, that's you're like an Italian grandmother.
All day Sunday.
Now, do you think
Not as nice.
Since you're in charge of this segment,
Yes.
can you give Willie
Said bitterly for
like
some
angry.
reason. I don't know.
You can be in charge. It's okay.
No,
Now, what's your problem? It seems like you got a problem. I feel a problem.
Can you give Willie a dispensation? I believe is that the term?
Yes.
From his current. What is it again, Willie? No, what?
I'm just avoiding dairy and gluten. I'll have a little bit here and there, but just generally I'm trying to avoid that.
But as the boss lady, she could give you a dispensation.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to have some.
He's going to have some.
I have great ideas. I want to cut that up. I want to dredge it in some flour, and I want to fry it up like mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
My fat guy brain is already moving right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your wheels
Yeah,
get turning.
There's lots of ways to do this, I think, too.
I feel like I'm at a music festival right now, and I'm 14, and there's drugs everywhere, and I can run around. I can't handle this.
It looks so good.
Oh my God!
See, yeah, that's
the picture up. This is like
there you go. That's
This is the 100 layer lasagna. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So how would you even just make two 50s and stack them together, I guess?
You must.
It's actually called a hotel pan, the depth.
Okay.
Yeah, and they cook them in those.
Okay.
Chick, you know the Italian place we like?
Yeah.
The last time I ate there was for my grandma's birthday. I had 2 portions of lasagna, and then afterwards I had to drive to Cincinnati for our Reds opening day broadcast. I would have failed the sobriety test. Lasagna gets you messed up.
Yeah.
Have you ever had Jess's lasagna?
Never, and I want to. I'm gonna cry.
This isn't my lasagna. This is definitely not mine. This
But
is
it's your sauce, right?
Yeah.
Do you like this as much as yours?
No. No,
Okay,
I just it's not too
noodly.
It's too noodly. It's not enjoyable to eat.
That's fun to say.
Yeah, that's why.
Whoa!
Yeah,
it's not enjoyable to eat.
like to the mouth. Like
So
it's
the
not.
Mouthfeel is important.
Mouthfeel is important.
this
It's too much noodle.
This is more of a stunt.
It is a stunt, but here's my suggestion. I'll go ahead and share it now. I think that it would be delicious if you cut it in like fourths and seared all the sides, and it was served as an appetizer with a little bit of ricotta and sauce.
How about that?
I think that's the way to do it.
Ever eaten a stunt? Chick?
What? I've heard of a cunning array of stunts.
I'm sorry.
I know about that.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well, let's stop.
Ah, boy.
You're going to fry it up in the next room?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's got to get a fork and something.
Did you tell Kristi about your new favorite songs that you were sitting in yesterday?
My new favorite song?
Yeah, the song about food that you loved so much?
You remember?
Oh, the radish song?
That's not true.
God.
He's lying. I do not feel that way.
Do people not realize that we don't like it?
I think
that baffles them even more.
I think some people think that you like it.
We're getting this crazy hate mail going. That was sort of the point. It was just.
I'm not 100% convinced you don't.
No, he
likes it.
He does. He. But what he loves more is pissing everybody off by continuing to play it. That's the thing.
I see. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, look at them all squirm.
They'll still listen.
They still want to know what I'm doing in my life.
I like my broadcast to be like a hostage scenario.
That's right.
You think you would have made a good torturer? Like you would?
Yes.
No, I have said before, I would like to be a judge because I do believe in cruel and unusual punishment.
Yes.
And I love it when these judges get creative and someone will do something pretty awful and they sort of have it done back to them.
So is that what you would do? You would come up with your own punishment?
I think you could be creative.
Are you allowed to do that?
Probably not. That's
judges are allowed to do anything they want.
Well, really? I'll have to ask my judge.
My favorite judge, Judge Steve Harvey. He gets pretty fast and loose with it sometimes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Remember when he sentenced the kid to death?
That was
harsh.
I thought that was an odd episode.
It was, yeah.
Hey, he shouldn't have done that lemonade stand without a permit, okay?
Oh.
You want to get into business, be a businessman, my friend.
They eventually, I think Eddie Vedder and Peter Jackson got together and got him out, but still. Nice. It was a close call.
It was very good. Well, I'm looking forward to trying this, and I'm glad Jess is so honest to say that after all this effort, it really isn't her thing. That isn't that tasty.
I mean, look at it. It looks so dense. It looks like it's mostly noodle. But,
yeah.
But it's like sometimes with certain things in, like for example, pumpkins. Those gigantic pumpkins don't make good pumpkin pie.
Well, of course not. And they're all water. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now
that's why they have if you go to the grocery, they'll have pie pumpkins. You see those in the store, and they're usually smaller.
And those don't make good jack-o'-lanterns.
Exactly.
There
you
be
go.
careful out there with your pumpkins.
Yeah.
You said like you got burned by a small pumpkin, Josh.
The lawsuit is still pending.
Do you have you had one of those? What are they called? Black diamond watermelons? Is that the?
I don't know.
It's just watermelon, you guys.
That sounds like
he's fascinated by it. I assume it costs $1,000.
Are
He buys
you?
them once every 2 weeks.
Are you sure it's not watermelon and charcoal briquettes you've got a hold of there? Black diamond.
It's just watermelon.
That would explain it. Right now, I want to talk about diamonds. That's right. Steven Singer. I was talking to Steven about this, and of course, you'll find Steven Singer at IHateStevenSinger.com. He's got free diamonds. What am I talking about? Well, there's a trick to it because there's something going on out there that Steven's not a fan of. So right now he wants you to buy a real diamond if you'd like one. Maybe an engagement ring for $500 or $1,500 or $15,000. But Steven is giving away a free 1-carat lab-grown diamond because he's not a fan of those. He likes the real, natural, earth-born diamonds. And so just to show his disdain for the others, here's one available with a purchase. So free is the most he'll ever charge for a lab-grown diamond at IHateStevenSinger.com. Because he says nothing says I love you less than lab-grown. Steven's real, natural, earth-born diamonds are always worth 100% of what you paid. And, of course, Steven is famous for his guarantees. If you buy a diamond this year and then 3 years from now, I want to upgrade, you get full value. IHateStevenSinger.com for all the details. Maybe it's time for that back-to-school bracelet for your lady friend. Lots of cool stuff. You'll find it at IHateStevenSinger.com. Limited quantities while supplies last. Purchases required. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming back, we may be able to get back on the sports train. I doubt it. We have lots of other stuff.
That's a shame.
We have something really interesting in the news with in the headline, the words ice cream and spaghetti. I'm all in here. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Fidelity. What's it cost to invest with the Fidelity app?
Start with as little as $1 with no account fees or trade commissions on U.S. stocks and ETFs.
That's music to my ears.
I can only talk.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Sell order assessment fee not included. A limited number of ETFs are subject to a transaction-based service fee of $100. See full list at fidelity.com/commissions. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast here to tell you about Michelob Ultra Courtside. It's getting fans closer to the NBA with a chance to win prizes like courtside seats, a trip to All-Star Weekend, and much more. Check it out at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access, Courtside 24-25 sweepstakes, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 and up. Begins on October 1st, 2024, ends July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Every time.
That's right. That's how we make our living. Making dog noises. There's Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
I used to do a pretty good little dog. Like a...
That's not bad, yeah.
I like that.
Like a Shih Tzu or a Maltese. Or
You mean a Shih
Lasso Apsu.
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
A Shih Tzu, right?
Yeah.
Shih Tzu.
We're adults.
Don't be afraid of that, T.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Meow.
I'm Chick McGee. Hilarious.
Makes cat noise.
Boy, he's something else.
Was that Michael Winslow?
Jess Hooker working on a 50-layer lasagna, and I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
50 layers of lasagna, Tom.
Yeah, and it's interesting because after all the work she put into it, she said it's not great. So we're going to try it. It's this giant cube of lasagna that she then slices up and then deep fries.
If we haven't already, we got to get photos of that out there.
Okay. Now we have a lot to get to here. A couple quick things. Willie's doing a thing Thursday evening with Joey Molinaro. The Place, Fort Wayne. The Place, the Summit City Comedy Club. The tickets are...
go to my Instagram, at Willie.Griswold. There's a link in the bio. Or just Google Willie Griswold, Joey Molinaro, Fort Wayne. I'm sure it'll pop up there.
Joey Molinaro sounds like a guy who knows his way around a lasagna.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Italian fella?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's a real nice guy. Super funny. Come hang, y'all.
Cool.
Ask him if he's heard about Italian tires when you see him, will you?
He's got a baby named Frankie, and I think that's really funny.
That's wonderful.
Can you imagine seeing a baby? Hey, Frankie!
I love that name. For a girl, also, I love
That's
that
my
name.
girly dog's name, Frankie.
Yeah, I know it.
Frankie.
Now, I want to mention this. Our friend Greg Warren.
Yeah. Get that mentioned on.
Tomorrow night, Zany's in Nashville, one of the great clubs in this country and one of the great comedians.
Great club.
Wow,
Great club. I agree with that.
Sorry.
Great
Dave.
city.
I tried.
They gave him a Wednesday, huh?
We'll give you a Wednesday.
People don't go out on Wednesday.
And one of his best friends runs it. Couldn't even give him a Friday.
Pat Godwin is in the next room. And Pat is in the next room. It really hasn't an opportunity to play anything yet today.
No, it's been too much fun. Why
Okay,
ruin it?
we'll get something if it's the last thing we do. In the meantime, the
lasagna broke.
1 acre of lasagna is. It's a
I
big
like that
lasagna.
better than 50 layers. It's an acre of lasagna. And Jess, you really have. You've taken this, you've sliced it, and you've seared it in butter in a cast iron skillet. Every edge looks crispy and nice, and then you've drizzled a little marinara, or
so now it looks like a big fat gooey candy bar.
Thank you.
It's about the size of a Snicker bar.
Yeah.
But it is very noodly.
Yeah, but your criticism of this is not your recipe, but you felt that it was too noodly? I think it is. Wait a minute, the
Noodly.
mic's off.
Oh yeah, too noodly. But like I said, it's fine for like something fun to have as an appetizer.
This is a perfect football Sunday cold. I'm going to eat the whole pan over 5 hours.
It's so good.
Thing.
Yeah.
Who needs to walk? Who needs to fall in love and be fat forever? It's so good.
It's so chewy and good.
Yeah.
Chick.
I think that's also
delicious.
It's also a testament to fresh lasagna sheets. I think instead of the dried ones.
After enough of this, I'm going to have a fresh lasagna sheet.
Yeah, baby. I'm a freak in the
Big
sheets.
hairy
That's what I was
sheet.
thinking.
Yeah, I think
No.
the pasta makes it
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Your sauce is that's the key to this. But I agree, a little too.
Yeah, it's just it's overkill, but I think it would be a fun thing to serve as an appetizer somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, you could.
Everybody gets a bite. It's
You could serve an acre of this to a party of 10, and they'd eat it all.
Right.
It's very good. Thank you. So,
Yes.
You're welcome.
This is a big internet thing, the cube, and
Right now it is,
Your
yeah.
point,
100 layer.
your
Yeah.
point is it's a lot of work that would.
Yeah.
You'd be better served just doing a traditional lasagna.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
have you posted your marinara recipe?
No,
And don't.
I'm not.
No,
I hear it's great.
there are many marinara recipes. This one's hers,
Yeah.
and she's not posting it.
Have you seen where grandmas will post like their secret recipe on their headstone when they die, and like
Yes.
that's the
There's
thing?
there's a whole book of those.
Oh really?
Oh, no kidding?
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a one. Didn't we talk to her?
No,
Couple
she was
years
dead.
We did a seance. It didn't work, though.
We tried.
In
Run
Josh's
Ouija board.
defense, first of all, I know you want to punch him, but you did ask the question.
No, the woman that wrote them. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to organize something. We do world records every day.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm trying to. We may have an opportunity to talk with a world record person coming up the next couple of days.
Oh, good.
Not David Rush, but somebody else, something really cool.
Okay.
I tried to dodge that email.
Why would it be too much work to actually follow through?
No. Yeah, that's what it is. What do you this? Okay, all right.
You think there's no payoff?
We'll do it your way, bud.
What if there's a payoff?
I will stand corrected and humbly apologize.
Are you guys fighting? What's going on here?
A Texas nonprofit, a publishing house, and a museum have broken the Guinness World Record for the largest book published.
I hate this one.
Okay.
It's so stupid.
Like it's big in dimension, or
The groups teamed up to create a book measuring 7 feet tall and 11 feet wide.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, try getting that in your bathroom to read.
The book weighs almost 500 pounds, 496 pounds.
Who wrote it? Tolstoy?
Titled I Am Texas, the record-breaking book also has smaller versions available.
Oh, good.
I Am Rhode Island.
And contains
I am Delaware.
as well as also some artwork, evidently. It's from 1,000 Texas students from the 3rd to 12th grades. Well, what is this?
Well, how about that?
It's a book of artwork from kids in schools?
I mean, it's all sweet and everything.
Unless it's my kid, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, I'm all in favor of it. It's nice.
What are they going to do with it?
I'm just in today's world. I'm glad they're not burning it.
That's a cool project they did.
That'd be.
They can barely get their parents to
That'll
look at
be
their
next.
artwork. Why would they sell a book of it?
Some hill jack will be pissed about something. The next thing you know, they'll be burning it.
Or some
Does
people are
every-
mad that third graders are reading about intercourse. That could be the case, too. Two sides to everything.
Does every kid who has a piece of artwork have to take it home for a night? I got to check out the book tonight, Mom. You better make room in the yard.
Yeah.
And now, stupid world record. Tish.
Who's that?
T-I-S-H. The oldest goldfish in recorded history lived to the ripe old age of 43. In Tish's later years, his scales actually started changing from gold to silver.
Oh, he grayed.
The average lifespan of a common goldfish.
Tom?
Listen up.
We've got bad news.
At my house, 10 days.
Is 10 to 15 years, but the current Guinness World Record for the oldest goldfish ever set by a male goldfish named Tish that reached the age of 43. He spent his life in a fishbowl in North Yorkshire, UK, under the care of Hilda Hand.
Oh, Hilda.
And her son, Peter.
Peter Hand.
Peter Hand. Well, that's...
It doesn't say that.
Peter Hand.
Don't shake that one. That's my Peter Hand.
Oh.
Oh, Hilda.
That's my Peter Hand. Good morning, Marty. Hi, Kristi. The latter won Tish at a carnival stall in 1956 when he was only 7 years old. After he left the family home, his mother continued looking after the goldfish. Tish died in 1999. Why
We're just doing the story?
You're aware it's 2023,
because this is that no one has broken the record. This is a record that's been standing for 24 years. The longest living goldfish.
And this pertains to your life because you have goldfish.
But you only have 2 left.
Down to 2.
With 7. Right?
I thought you were going back to the fair. Did you not get any the last?
Going back tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going back.
All right.
I mean, I've done everything. I've got a filter. I've been changing the water.
You have gone above and beyond what you need to.
Maybe that's why they're dying. You're trying too hard.
Yeah, they're used to living in sewage.
Exactly.
They came in trucks.
Now, I am wondering if the Tish that lived, how many years was it?
43.
Or was there like a Tish 2? Tish.
Well, that would be.
In other words,
That would be cheating.
Well, yeah, but they're still alive, so the record they're trying to. It would only be 24. What?
I'm just wondering if somewhere
They died
along the
in
way,
99.
if they swapped,
They
put a new
replaced it.
goldfish in. Just saying.
That's what you want to do with your daughters, right? Because you don't want them to tell them that.
No, she's aware that we're down to 2.
She's aware the fish are dying. Have you stood over her with your arms crossed going, look, fish die. Just like people. Stuff like that. Like my mom did.
That's how I do it.
Like your mom did. Yeah, boy.
Well, we have another record coming up later this week that I think we may be able to actually speak to the record holder.
Whoop-dee.
Very, very excited about that.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah. I got the email.
Are we going to be
I
excited?
dodged it. I don't know.
I don't know. It involves a lot of skill. It involves a lot of.
I'll bring my juggling bags in, and I will juggle as well.
Good. You have a juggling bag?
I have juggling bags, 3 bags. They're bean bags because when you drop them, if you're juggling balls, if you drop your balls, they bounce and roll away. But if you're juggling bean bags, they fall on the floor and they're right there. You don't have to crawl under a bed.
And if your balls drop, your voice gets deeper.
You're never shown any interest in anything I want to do. That's our relationship.
He always turns it into some kind of joke.
Joke about a penis or a naked woman. That's all you know
about.
I can't believe I've been married to you this long.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Are we?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's sports. Okay.
Well,
thank you very much.
Almost the entire stupid morning.
This is what you farted for.
There we go. Whatever you do, always be a good sport. Are we still looking for songs about states? We're doing that.
You got some?
No, I don't have anything. I'm just making conversation.
Here's explain to Jess what you're talking about.
Songs about states. That's it.
Songs about
states, Jess.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you figure that one out, Jess?
How did it start? I forget.
Well, no, I mean,
Carolina?
There are legitimate hit songs that mention states.
Sure.
But I think there are some very fine states that don't really have a popular song that was popular everywhere that's about their state.
Sure.
Necessarily. You know what I'm saying? In other words,
yeah.
Obviously, every state's going to have some song of some sort. But
Didn't Perry Como have a song that named many, many states?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that one.
Chick.
Yes, he did.
How'd that go?
Yes, he absolutely did. What did Delaware, boys?
Yeah.
I don't know. Alaska.
I mean, I think that I bet all 50 are in there.
Turn my button bar up today, will you? I had a note about that.
Delaware.
Yeah.
What did Delaware?
What did Delaware, boy?
What did Delaware?
Here comes Perry.
She wore a brand new jersey.
Oh!
Brand new jersey.
I didn't know this was him.
A brand new jersey. That's what Delaware.
That's what Della wore.
Oh, why did California?
Why did California?
Yeah, we got it.
I like it. What are you talking about?
Better than the radish.
This could have been written by a clever third grader.
Yeah. She called to say Hawaii.
She called to say Hawaii.
Get Hawaii.
Get it? It's like Hawaii.
Yep.
Hey, Willie, 9 more minutes.
So now that third grader ain't so clever. Mississippi boy.
What did Mississippi?
Can you guess what Mississippi?
That's weak.
I think I can figure that one out. I just can't wait till it gets dirty. I was in Diana. I was in Diana.
A mini soda.
That's what she said.
A tiny soda. Mini soda. Get it?
Mini soda.
Isn't this good?
Nope.
This makes the radish thing look like a hit, doesn't it?
I want to read Kaczynski's manifesto
Where is
right now.
Oregon? We don't know where Ora is. Where's Oregon?
I don't know. Where's Oregon?
I hate this song and I hate you too.
Whose name is Aura?
Well, A-U-R-A, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Welcome to the Hotel
Well, that's got to be the best song about a state.
Yeah.
Hotel
That's pretty
California.
darn good.
And then you mentioned, is it Petey Pablo?
Oh, yeah, the song North Carolina. You know this one, Jess?
Yeah.
Song rules. I was 8 years old, taking my shirt off, waving around my head like a maniac.
Song
Here we go.
Now, what, you know, there's
This one?
Oh, yeah.
Like a helicopter.
Is this a fight song?
It's good.
It
could be.
Yeah, you get pumped up.
North Carolina.
It's got that kind of crunk kind of sound. I like it.
I was 8. I was hanging out at the pool at our little country club.
There you go.
Couldn't have been more waspy. And I was just,
Hanging out with the other kids
You're
from
the
traffic.
best.
yes. I mean, it was so fun, man. That song rules.
Is there one? I'm trying to think of a state that, because in rock and roll, they tend to be Southeast or California. You know, hit places like you're going to Mississippi or the Carolinas, or you're going to Texas. But is there like one for Utah? There's all those Colorado songs, all the kind of 80s and 70s era hippies.
I don't think they have a lot of rock, but I'm pretty familiar with Utah jazz.
There's Private Idaho by the B-52s.
Oh, My Own Private Idaho?
Yeah.
So what are your rules for this? Does it have to be like the title of the song, or they just mention it?
Yeah, in other words,
It's whatever Tom wants to listen to.
No. Is there a legitimate song that was a hit?
Yeah.
That mentions Utah in the title.
Not in the title. Mention hit. You didn't mention hit.
Yeah, that's my point.
Okay.
For example, like you've got by hit, I mean Mississippi Queen,
Sure.
for example.
Yeah,
that's
Sweet
a great
Home
song.
Alabama, huge.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh,
Right.
and Tom, they don't have to be mentioned in the title? The
No,
states?
I'm just
okay.
But I think there are some states that are going to be left out.
Well, there's a Toby Keith song that mentions, he says Muncie, Indiana in that song. Really? So, yeah, that's the one that came to mind
And
for
in
me.
West Virginia, that's one of the most popular. Take Me Home, Country Road.
Oh, yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
I thought you had to be. You said it had to be in the title.
No, I didn't. I never said anything about the title.
Boy, there are not a lot of Utah songs, y'all.
Johnny
Utah.
Utah tribute by Chris Ledoux.
And there may be a
Utah.
He was a country
I like
star
that
for
one.
a while.
The History of
Oh,
Utah
yeah.
by Camper Van Beethoven.
Camper
Van Beethoven.
Wasn't there like Indiana Wants Me?
Yeah, Lord, I can't go back there.
That was a good song.
Huge.
Indiana.
I like
wants me.
Going
Some
back
legal
to
issue,
Indiana
yeah.
by the Jackson 5 for me.
I think that guy, though, that song was written about it was having a bikini contest at a teen club.
Oh, that's right.
Indiana still wants him. That's why he can't go back there.
He's not going near them.
Jess, did you hear that story?
No, I missed it.
Oh!
No, it's
the night that Bob and Tom hosted.
Tom had some crush on a 15-year-old.
bikini.
I'm good. I don't.
Yeah,
you
you
know
don't
what?
need
I
to
don't
hear
want to. I don't want to be in court later. That's okay.
As Ace pointed out, someone in the audience yelled, "Skin to win."
Oh.
We were
And
we were off the stage within.
Whose idea was it?
Was it
to
ours?
have a bikini contest at a teen club?
Ace, was it awkward when you yelled "skin to win"? Did people around you do anything?
Everybody joined in.
There you go.
One man's got to start it, like the wave.
Coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh, thank goodness!
We certainly look
Live
forward
to
to
see
that.
hear another one. That's
We have
great.
some interesting stuff from the world of news coming up. Also, I'll remind you, tomorrow on the show, the great recording artist Edwin McCain will be our special guest. I'm a big fan.
Yes.
He's a really funny, interesting guy, too, besides being a great singer and songwriter. Right now,
invaded my personal
we're
space.
talking about food.
Thought he was just another listener lying. I didn't know who he was.
Fall is just around the corner, but we have not given up on the summer yet, nor have the folks at HelloFresh. They know that you value your time, especially in the summer. That's why they've got a bunch of great, quick, and easy options out there right now. And a new code. HelloFresh's new code is 50BT Show. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about more than 40 recipes every week. Willie's been working on some stuff. What do you got over there?
Gang, check out the barbecue pulled chicken tacos with creamy slaw and red onion. HelloFresh sends you 8 ingredients. Put those together in 4 simple steps in 20 minutes using only one pan. You have this delicious, colorful taco dish you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
And ask about the quick and easy options. Like I said, more than 40 to choose from every week. Every kind of food lifestyle. You can also switch stuff up. They've got snacks. They've got sides. Well worth spending a couple minutes to see what's happening at HelloFresh.com. Remember the code, HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Why? 50% off and free shipping. It's America's #1 meal kit. You just put it together. They've done the measuring. They've done the shopping, saving you a ton of time. You've got fresh, restaurant-quality food from our friends at HelloFresh. That's HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Remember, free shipping. Check this special offer out and enjoy those last days of summer. We're coming right back. We've got a bunch of stuff going on, including, are you nostalgic for some of those toys from your childhood? We're going to find out about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hello.
She made the 50-layer lasagna. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Good stuff.
I'm Chick McGee. Tom talks so I can eat my lasagna. Here's Tom.
That's how good that lasagna is. But I'm telling you, your regular lasagna is better.
Yes,
And
I
once,
agree.
once again, Jess Hooker did a version of an internet stunt.
Yes.
Involving this gigantic lasagna.
You know, you saying stunt is filthy.
Mm-hmm.
Filthier than any extra
Yes,
first
right.
word.
Yes.
It's so hard.
Yes. An internet stunt.
It's just that so much of the stuff that's out there, it's like these TikTok fads where people were eating Tide Pods and, or as I call them, thin the herd.
What about when you were a boy? People running around with coonskin caps on and raccoon tails and
that was before my time.
you know, boater hats and no.
Yes.
I think it was exactly your.
No, my favorite toy. I was thinking about this because we have a story about toys, and we can do it right now. But my favorite toy was very inexpensive.
Nobody asked.
Yeah, penises are free.
Talking about small toys. My favorite toy was this little metal thing. You'd put a cap in it and then throw it up in the air.
It was a
Yes.
rocket.
It was almost like, we had like a little grenade-shaped one.
This was shaped like a torpedo, kind of, with flanges that went like.
Okay.
You throw it underhand up.
You
into
heave
the
it up in the air,
and it'd land on the head.
and it would shoot the cap off.
That was your favorite
I remember
toy.
that.
Oh, I love that.
I did too.
I can remember you couldn't get them anywhere. Nobody was selling them, and we finally found a place that was on the local train. This little tiny train stop. We'd go down. We'd take the train.
What?
You grew up in a
I was right
Rockwell painting.
with the raccoon cat and the OU kid.
Took the train.
That's when he grew up, 1932.
All aboard! Wait, the Griswolds are coming.
Next
Wait, everybody,
up,
we must
Hop
wait.
on, boys.
Fireworks.
Hurry up now.
The Shaker
Toy Town, 3 miles.
the Shaker Heights Rapid Transit. It was great. But yeah, that.
What about the Wheelo? Did you have the Wheelo?
What's that?
What is that?
It's a metal. It was a plastic and metal wheel, and you do this, and it go down and come back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Wheelo.
I don't remember that.
Wheelo,
And you would
man.
go like this. It
Yeah,
kinda, yeah.
you do kind of tricks with it. You just
And
sit
I bring
watch
it up because we have this story about toy nostalgia.
A new poll finds over half of younger adults buy themselves nostalgic toys to relive their childhoods. A survey of 2,000 Gen Z and millennial Americans revealed 59% of people hold on to their childhood spirit through consumer products. Over 65% said they would try to buy a replica of something from their childhood, and they now buy things for themselves that their parents would never let them have or could not buy for them as a kid. Is that something that you've noticed?
Yes, I've purchased a couple things from my childhood, like this.
I have my dad's paddle.
Dad's paddle. Were you paddled as a child?
Oh yeah.
Didn't work, did it?
No.
Well, it kind of worked. He begs his girlfriend to do it now. It's a game.
Yes.
It's really hard to explain. But it has a marble.
A board game?
And there are different levers and
I know
dials.
exactly what you're talking about. And there's 2 metal rods, and you move them.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I love that. In mine, each of the little things was like a solar system. It was a planet, and you had to see if you could get it to Pluto.
Oh, okay. This was a little different. It was like an adventure type thing. It had like
All
this
right.
bridge that you crossed. It went like that, and and I bought it for my brothers and I to bet with.
Oh, okay, cool. So when
To
you're
bet with,
fishing at
yeah.
night, you get to do this while you...
I haven't actually taken it to the lake yet, but I will.
But I
that'll
think
be
and it's
fun.
not just toys. I think this also applies to certain foods.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, were there foods you weren't allowed to eat when you were
Gum, yeah, but I'm not like a big gum chewer now. So, but we were never allowed to have gum as kids.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you
I
allowed
can't
to?
imagine a food I wasn't...
What was
Yeah, I was allowed to eat whatever.
Yeah, me too.
My dad hated
Junkier the better.
He didn't want us getting gum places.
A bunch of damn gum chewers. What the problem was
After
in this country.
a dentist visit, we weren't allowed to eat Gushers or fruit by the foot anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And now I just take Gushers and I roll them up in fruit by the foot like it's a little blunt. And I just can't get enough of it.
I still remember getting that lecture.
That's a famous story. You
Yeah.
came in and you were so
You
excited.
were
Tom
mad.
came in and he was excited that the kids loved those fruit roll-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And they're fruit. Yeah.
Till the dentist visit.
6 weeks later, after the dentist, Willie has 8 cavities. We don't know what's going
Those
on.
have as much fruit as Skittles.
He said it was like gluing sugar to his teeth.
Right.
No, it was okay. I would wash it out with a little Mountain Dew. It was
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
cancels each other out.
This is kind of cool. 38% say they have toys and collectibles on display in their home. That would be your brother Sam, wouldn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Or at work. And 68% have made or strengthened a relationship because of the toys or collectibles they display.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any toys displayed?
Chick?
I don't. Oh, here I
Look
do.
around.
I hear, but I
You
don't.
got your
at
little
home.
Redskins dolls and
Action figures. Will you tell him, please? Action figures.
Also, say Washington Commanders. When you say it like that.
oh, sorry. I mean, those are from the previous era where they were referred to the team. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
Josh, do you have things that
Yeah. They're all in a closet. If you open up this one closet, all my figures.
What a mess.
He calls it his Hall of Flame.
You ever come out of it?
Yes. This one goes into my anus first. While I gag on that.
These are my radishes.
Action figures, action figures. Put them in my butt. They're all horror related.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's not weird. It's just like G.I. Joes and He-Mans. It's very cool. Yeah. It's not.
Yes.
Now, how about this? Willie, have you ever tried anything that you would never have done when you were a kid, but maybe based on something that I did as you grow up? I think I'll try that. My dad liked that. I'll give you an example. I'd never had butter pecan ice cream until about a month ago.
Right.
What?
My mother always got that.
Butter pecan?
Butter pecan. Butter pecan. And my mom always thought, that sounds disgusting.
Oh, it's great.
So good.
So I was at the Indiana State Fair, went to the dairy bar, got a thing of that. Delicious.
You felt a little wild, and you were going to try butter pecan ice cream.
Hey, I'll do one for Mom and try this stuff. And it was delicious.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Is there
They're all 100.
My dad used to dip butter bread in hot chocolate. Like that
no
was
kidding.
Yeah, that was something that he did. I recently tried it and it was real gross. Did not like it at all.
My dad would take whiskey.
Hang on a second. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Was it toast?
No, it wasn't toast.
Soft
it was just
bread?
soft white bread, just
But
folded.
don't people,
That's essentially chocolate bread pudding.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't you put butter in coffee now to
Yeah,
or whatever?
That's a
keto
butter coffee's a
thing,
big
yeah.
thing.
Kick it up a notch or something.
Kerrygold butter.
I don't like the donut crumbles get all.
Is there anything your dad does that you've tried that?
I hated chicken salad forever, and now I'm getting kind of into chicken salad. But that's
Because
pretty
of
much
him?
it. I don't eat cottage cheese because he's gross when he eats it. He just shovels it into his mouth.
No, the best thing about cottage cheese wheel is after you've had a couple spoonfuls, you go like this with your teeth.
I do something my dad
gross.
did.
What's
that?
Drink in the morning.
And how are you liking it?
Oh, it's good. Makes the day just fly by.
Well, we're going to come right back.
All right.
I think this toy thing, you don't have one toy from your childhood you always wanted to get, then when you became an adult, you went and got it?
No.
I was spoiled.
We were so poor. I was happy. I used to play with a roll of caps with a rock.
We had those. I did that.
We didn't have we couldn't get the cap gun.
Yeah.
What?
So we would just
Come on.
With a rock,
we would
pound them. Yeah.
And we loved it. Loved it. My
Look
dad
down on people with the cap
Now
gun.
my
Use
dad
your
would be inside
imagination.
flinching, but we
Having a Vietnam flashback.
Charlie! The snakes are back!
When we come back, we have possibly a challenge for Ms. Hooker. The headline contains these words: ice cream and spaghetti.
Okay.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Hey, there's Willie Griswold.
My man.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
Jess is here. There's Josh Arnold.
with a question for Kristi in a second.
Alrighty.
Josh is at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much. I defer to Josh with your question.
Kristi, do you have any friends with baby goats? You know a lot of people with animals.
Not currently. No.
I had a dream that I saved a baby goat from a overflowing river.
Aww.
And I've been wanting to hold a baby goat ever since.
Who do you think you are? You think you're saving baby goats from rivers?
I know I am. Yeah.
I have a friend who just had a baby calf on Sunday. Valor, Prince Valor.
Prince Valor?
Yeah.
Gosh, you should steal Valor.
Prince Valor.
There's got to be a petting zoo somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be.
So I'm not clear on this. You had a dream in which you were what?
I saved a baby goat from a rushing river.
So now you want to hold a baby goat.
Yeah, I had the dream
so by that logic, I had a dream about these giant heaving flesh-like.
Kristi, do you have any friends with giant heaving flesh-like bosoms?
Yeah, I do actually. They may not be real, but they're good to look at.
I bet you those are much more fun to hold than a baby goat.
Yeah.
much. They're a lot quieter.
A bleeding baby goat.
They're so cute.
Bleating.
Right,
You said
right.
It's not bleeding.
Right.
Not like a sacrifice.
Very cute.
Would you do goat yoga? I know where are a lot of places you could do that.
I won't, because Tom has convinced me that it's defecant galore.
They're not defecating on you. I've had no one I know that has done goat yoga has had somebody defecate.
If anyone does goat yoga, please never let me see them or talk to them.
You probably know more. I guarantee you know people that have done goat yoga.
I don't want to be around them anymore.
All right.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to quote a conversation I heard in the hallway.
Uh-oh.
And if I get a word of this wrong, Josh, you tell me.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm walking down the hallway with Eddie, our engineer.
Yes.
Help me, Eddie.
Discussing with Eddie, could he fix the turntable so that record stops skipping? And I'm going to read. I wrote this down. I want to make sure I get the verbiage exactly correct. If I'm wrong, Josh, say so.
All right.
Eddie said to Josh the following: "Do you care what color I fill your hole with?"
That's right.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Do you care what color I fill your hole with?
Right.
Do you want to explain that?
And I responded, I prefer black. Yes, this board in front of me is being removed from the
There'll
desk.
be a large hole.
There'll be a gaping hole, and so...
But this countertop isn't made anymore, so they have to come up with a different color.
So he was being nice, and he knows that I'm an artist of certain temperaments.
Sure.
Is there a color that will distract me from my art? And no, there isn't.
We could put a hot plate there.
He said he's going. Oh, we could put a grill. Teppanyaki grill.
There you go.
Yes.
Like a hibachi grill.
Hot
For
dog.
us every day.
If nothing
If
else,
it weren't so funny, Jess, I'd be mad.
that would make one of those radio trade magazines.
Oh, yes.
Hey, here's Josh Arnold, sidekick in the Bob and Tom Show. The fellas built him his own grill.
And he starts cooking every day for
That'd be
us.
It's
so
a
funny.
4-hour show, he said.
And after the show's over, this room just turns into a Waffle House part-time.
Would you like to hear what it means when you say you dreamed about a goat?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
If you've dreamed of a baby goat, which is what you said,
It is.
it may represent your secrets being revealed to your family or friends.
Interesting.
Especially in a case that you've done something wrong.
Well, let's get ahead of this, Josh. What's your biggest secret?
Yeah.
What have you done wrong?
Jump out in front of this.
You got a deep, dark one?
Yes, I have many dark secrets.
That's why they're secrets. He can't tell you.
I would tell you my darkest, but I don't want to
Go to jail?
make Ace feel awkward. He and I may have shared some intimate moments.
With that kind of an intro, I think we have
rock and roll all night,
nowhere to
party
go.
all day long.
This is perfect.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
We've been talking about cooking. I watched this Australian cooking show this morning, and the audience cheered when the chef, he made him a meringue.
Wow.
That threw me off. I always thought Australians boo meringue.
Oh, my God.
Pat had it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Ace, your foot hurts, but now your arm's going to hurt. It was a stretch, my friend. Wow, that was
Was
good.
his joke yesterday really good? You answered that it was.
That's a silly
Let me
question.
look. I write them all down. No, I don't remember what it was.
Do you remember what it was, Ace?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Guess it wasn't very good.
I was just saying earlier that the echo of laughter from yesterday was still out there.
All right.
Might have been a bit of a stretch. It's time to turn back to the news desk
We've been
with
talking
Kristi
about
Lee.
states all morning. Many Americans do not think Maine is actually a state in the United States.
What?
According to the Bangor Daily News, Mainers, is that what they're called, will often interact with other Americans who believe the state is part of Canada or is a foreign country. Melanie Coleman, a real estate agent in Bangor, told the newspaper, quote, "I used to work for a medical supply company. People would ask where we were located. When I said Maine, they would say, we don't do business with foreign companies," and hang up.
What?
Writing for the newspaper, Emily Burham of Bangor assured, "We're real. We're just lucky to live in a place that seems like someone dreamed it up."
Doesn't make any sense. That's
Doesn't
crazy.
make it
that
is
people,
crazy.
Stephen King. I mean,
Yeah.
How many of his novels take place in Maine?
Yeah.
Many.
Yeah.
I mean, people eat lobster from Maine.
It's one of the most beautiful states.
Yeah.
It is.
Wait a minute.
What?
Are people not teaching geography like they used to?
Well, that's, I'm sure, a certainty.
Maine is the only state that only borders one other state.
True. Yeah. Can you name that state?
Connecticut, Delaware.
Vermont.
I haven't gone yet.
New Hampshire.
You're right. It is one of those.
It's New Hampshire.
On a brighter
Yes.
note, We were talking about, irrespective of whatever else we're doing, which is nothing, about a great song that mentions any particular state, and the one you found for Maine.
Oh gosh,
Donovan Wood. This is a great song I've never heard before. Kind of a mood switch.
And Josh had some thoughts on this song.
Yeah, sounds like many other songs.
Be talking on the phone.
Oh, yeah, somebody listened to Jason Mraz when they were growing up.
How dare you? This is a great song.
It's in a TV show, and I can't remember which one.
Gilmore
Probably
Girls?
This Is Us. Or,
Yeah.
This is a
something just.
This Is Us makes me cry so much.
I have no doubt.
Shut up.
Maybe you should do a show called This Is Them.
We are them.
Now, this reminds me that we have a guest tomorrow who writes beautiful songs.
What do you say?
Yes.
Something about his guy.
I heard the C word. Did anybody hear the C word?
Well, sometimes it gets heated.
You got to hear this guy. He's like Ed Sheeran, but he is just brutal. I mean, his vocab is dirty as anything.
We have Edwin McCain to be our guest.
Edwin McCain? Well, I'll be.
Oh, he's
There you go.
There you go.
I'll be.
I've got a sore spot about Edwin. You know that.
What? What did he do to you?
Well, in 1990, 2000, around then, before he went crazy, I mean, really popular, he came up to me in a bar in Charleston, South Carolina, and that's when we were on the air down there.
Yeah.
We still are.
We still are.
We still are. Are we on the air right now?
Yes.
No, and he said, "Hi, are you Chick McGee?" And I go, "Yeah." And I go, he goes, "I'm Edwin McCain." And I go, "You are not." And I walked away.
It was like Kesha asking Seinfeld for a hug.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, I walked away.
Wow.
I haven't told. I don't think I've told him that story because he's been on the show a couple times, but I haven't.
You haven't told him?
You ever told him?
No, I haven't told him that. No. But he's a fun guy. He'll probably only hate me for about another 4 or 5 years.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We'll certainly look forward to that. Yeah. Coming up, Kristi, you want to give me the teaser?
Oh, we have a lot of food stories. We have ice cream sundaes and spaghetti.
Whoa.
We have Dunkin' Donuts with spiked coffee. We have a bar in Dubai offering gourmet water. And kind of a disturbing story out of San Francisco, sex in robo-taxis. We'll talk about it.
Oh, those are the ones that drive themselves?
Yeah.
So you could easily.
Yeah.
But
It's
But
it could be with the butt. Whatever you want to do, Tom.
it's San Francisco.
You know what? The robo driver don't care. Hey, are you listening to Raycon earbuds? Possibly listening. Maybe Donovan Woods is not listening to us. I don't blame you at this point. Raycon's everyday earbuds, though, look, feel, and sound better than ever with 3 sound profiles to match whatever you're listening to. They feature noise isolation and awareness mode. You can choose to be immersed or maybe pay attention to your surroundings if you have to. Raycon has it all. You can listen while you travel, maybe a grueling workout. The optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit. And now here's Tom to explain to you the Raycon earbuds gel tips.
There are these thingies that you put on to make sure that they fit your ear perfectly. I love my Raycon earbuds.
And they do not budge with the ear gel tip thingies. You also get 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and they start about half the price of other premium audio
And they
brands.
couple instantly.
They Bluetooth sync is almost instantaneous. And they have 56,000 5-star reviews. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your already low Raycon price. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase.
I'll give them 15,001. I love those Raycon earbuds. When we come back, a song, finally, from Pat Godwin. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we have one coming up. I'm very excited. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
So good, so good, so good.
New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. Fresh kicks, spring tops, new dresses. There's always a score.
I mean, the denim section is unreal.
Why do I rack? All the dresses.
I always find something amazing.
Head to your Nordstrom Rack store to find can't-miss deals on all the spring things. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Kristi Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey.
No songs out of Pat today.
Not one.
Not a
Willie Griswold.
Jeez,
Pat, maybe
do
you
your
can play
job.
like Dave Matthews Band, maybe get some pepper going, maybe some Slightly Stupid. What do you say?
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
He's over there at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Seems to be a consensus, Pat. That
Pat, come on.
Nothing today. You got the guitar out. You got a song for us?
I have a state song too. It's not as pretty as that other guy's.
Well, of course it is.
Right, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Mine's real.
right.
It's called My Main Squeeze. When I was doing road comedy, I had a girlfriend in Bangor, Maine. So
Is that
it's all true.
Okay.
And I had to do shows in some pretty wacky towns. These are all real towns. Yeah. Okay. On the road, my girl's in Bangor, Maine. I miss her, but I must be strong. But when I'm done, it's off I go from Dick Shooter, Idaho. I'll drive to Bangor all night long. But first it's Cumming, Georgia, into Cooter, Missouri, on the big bone down old dirt road. Until I come ding-dong, Felchville, do a show, then drive to Bangor all night long. Pretty soon, I'm gonna get lucky, but I gotta eat something first in Beaver Lick, Kentucky. I told my baby maybe real soon I'll get to Bangor by the afternoon. She's my main squeeze. I'm a rambling man. Geographically, we're all wrong. I had to get out of Hooker, Oklahoma. Now I'll drive to Bangor all night long. And then we're gonna make sweet, sweet love. She's my precious little angel sent from heaven above. I'm gonna spoon and cuddle my turtle dove after I get to Bangor.
A lot of nuance at the end there.
Yeah.
Now, those were all real towns.
All real towns.
Is there? What is it? Felcher?
It's Felchville, actually.
Oh, Felchville.
Yeah. Wow. It's an oddball town.
Where's Felchville?
And isn't felching putting muskrats in your pants? Or
Various.
It's unfortunate. Is it ferrets? It's ferret wrestling, right?
Oh, that's
Ferret
not
wrestling?
Josh, do you ever own a ferret? You got real I owned a ferret vibes.
I do?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
No.
You know he's right.
I didn't know that.
You owned a snake, yes or no?
Yes.
So it's the same
It's
thing.
a ferret and a snake, but that's
They're totally different.
Bad bedfellows.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Snake could eat a ferret.
I was way off on the definition of felching.
Yeah.
You don't want to Google
It
that.
doesn't involve belching?
Well, it could.
Stop. Yeah. I always thought it was a belching thing.
No, well, some might after. Yeah,
okay. I arrived at an unusual website and found this.
What?
For you ladies.
What if he's somehow on the dark web?
Okay.
I don't know how I got here, but I just hired an assassin.
Yeah, it's assassins.
How does...
This is from it's signed a suffragette wife.
Okay.
It goes back many years. It doesn't say what year this is from, but it's 8 rules.
8 rules to live by if you're a wife?
If you're a lady.
Back during suffrage?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So are these like badass ladies that they're out there boozing and stuff? Do they like booze or hate booze?
This is before ladies had any rights. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, suffrage was giving them rights.
1, do not marry at all.
Nice.
Okay.
But if you must, avoid the beauty men.
Oh, I understand that. Yeah.
Fellas like us, yeah, I get that.
Sure. Very an ugly guy. Okay.
Sure. You think the beauty men sing that Radish song?
Do you think that's what they're referring to?
Here they are. The beauty man.
Like a pretty boy.
A pretty boy. I wonder if that's what they're referring to.
I paid $3 to watch 2 beauty men up there.
In the hall
what a disgusting display.
In the Hall of Flame, we mentioned before. I'm not sure what she means. Avoid the beauty men, avoid the flirts, and the bounders.
Well, he's a bounder.
Unfortunately,
he is a bounder.
I'm a beauty man, a flirt, and a bounder.
What's a bounder?
I thought a bounder was like a guy who was always traveling and on the road.
Is that somebody that ties you up?
That's a binder.
That's a cheese salesman.
This gets even weirder here. The next word is tailors, as in someone we know that sews and stuff.
Sure.
Avoid, once again, ladies, avoid the beauty men, the flirts, the bounders, tailors' dummies.
Taylor's dummies.
They're perfect looking. I guess,
but they're not much upstairs. They're not very bright.
Taylor's dummies are what I call Taylor Swift fans.
And I'm wrong about bounder. It just means cad, bore. A man of objectionable social behavior.
And
I dated that before.
Finally, the last one. This is once again written by a suffragette. Ladies, avoid football enthusiasts.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Football enthusiast. Did they mean soccer or football?
They mean. Well, this is American. So.
Okay.
Football.
Wow.
Well, people were dying when they were playing football then. So. I mean, like 20 people would die a weekend when they played football back in the 20s. Yeah.
Jeez.
They didn't have any pads to speak of. Rules number 3: look for a strong, tame man.
Yeah, you're a wild man.
No, I'm thinking of the strong one.
Now, I've got to read carefully because a fire lighter, a coal getter, C-O-A-L, coal getter, window cleaner, and yard swiller.
I like how you specified how coal was spelled. Like a coal getter could just be a guy that goes out and finds
coal.
He finds guys named Cole.
Yeah, it's such an odd. So
they want you to find somebody that helps around the house.
Yeah, a yard swiller.
That's just somebody that does landscaping.
Does that refer to beer by the yard or something?
No,
Is it a
I
drinker?
Swiller. Maybe they mean those old timey lawnmowers that kind of swirled around, right?
Yard swilling sounds like when you drink on your riding mower. It sounds like having a beer while you're
They didn't have a riding mower back then.
I would agree. Yeah. And then this is rule 4. Don't expect too much. Most men are lazy, selfish, thoughtless, lying, drunken, clumsy, heavy-footed, rough, unmanly brutes and need taming.
Yep. That's right.
I check all those boxes.
Right. When you're right, you're right, lady.
Rule 5.
How do you tame them?
There's more?
There's no taming.
There's 7 or 8. Rule 5. All bachelors are, and many are worse still. Meaning all bachelors are the above.
Oh,
thoughtless, lying, drunken, clumsy.
Well,
and then rule 6.
Yeah.
Jess?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? Marry a married man? You can't.
Rule 6. If you want him to be happy, and this is the only one that's underlined.
Okay.
If you want him to be happy, feed the brute.
The brute. Feed the brute.
A man's heart, his heart's through his
stomach.
stomach.
That's what
And
they
then
say.
rule 7 references rule 6, and it is as follows.
Poison him.
Take his money.
Following
Good
the
idea.
phrase, feed the brute, the same remark applies to dogs.
Wow. All right.
Finally, remember the first rule was do not marry at all.
Yeah.
You will be wiser not to chance it. It isn't worth the risk. Signed, a suffragette wife.
I see.
Wow.
Suffragette. A suffragette wife from Suffragette City.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Now that's a great song.
That's amazing.
That is a great song.
Was that list? Is that early 20th century, like Whole House times kind of thing?
Whole House.
Whole House.
Do you think this lady didn't like
Chicago?
men?
Yeah, that's what my guess was.
My guess is she liked ladies.
1918, Willie.
I was going.
What that's.
Dude, that's pretty punk rock to write.
Did you find it? Did you find
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I found it. It's all printed on the original, like parchment.
Where did you find that? I just stumbled on. All I found was the poster. It didn't have any.
I was looking for yard swiller, what that is, and
that's what popped up.
Huh. What is it?
I can't find it.
Huh.
That's weird.
So again, I like Willie's definition. It sounds like the swilling. Swilling involves drinking.
Drinking is what I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Pat had a great joke for yard swiller. We might have missed it. Might be fun to go back to that. Pat, have you ever done any yard swilling?
I've had some wheatgrass.
Here we go.
It says here, yard swiller, just someone who cleans the yard.
Did you guys see Captain Whole Foods really lean into that chuckle at the end there?
That was very nice, Pat.
Here's somebody that's on one of those conversation boards. What the heck is a yard swiller? And this guy replies, I don't know, but they're out there just smashing suffragette tail.
Just a guy going to a feminist bar. Yeah, I'm sort of a yard swiller.
Proving the suffragettes right with that one sentence.
Yeah.
Wow, it's cool stuff. Now, we got since we've got Ms. Hooker here.
Yeah.
Can you read the story about? Because I'd like to see if you can put this together for us next week.
Ice cream parlors around Germany are serving up an ice cream sundae that looks like spaghetti. The BBC reports the How would you say this? Spaghetti's? Spaghetti ice is prepared from vanilla ice cream or gelato pushed through a spatzel press, a tool similar to a potato ricer that they use to make German egg noodles. How would you say that?
I would say
Spaghetti's?
Spaghetti. This is insane. It looks so great. Spaghetti's?
Spaghetti's?
Spaghetti's. It's real tricky. It's SPAGHETTIEIS.
Spaghetti's?
They give a pronouncer.
It says spaghetti ice, but
spaghetti ice.
Yeah,
but it's German.
The spaghettified ice cream goes atop a pile of fresh whipped cream, while the quote-unquote noodles are topped with strawberry sauce and grated white chocolate. Invented in 1969 by Dario Fontanella, the whimsical treat is re-emerging on menus throughout the country.
So it's ice cream put through a Play-Doh fun factory.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. But it looks like a delicious plate of spaghetti.
I see.
Which makes it even more tasty, and then it's a beautiful sauce.
I don't think my brain will like it.
No?
Because you're looking at spaghetti and you're tasting...
Really?
Well, it's not. I mean, it's ice cream. It's just in the shape of spaghetti.
But you know what I'm saying.
Josh is so...
I got a question. If you're having that trouble, are you sure you're just not stupid?
No, I'm certainly aware of how stupid I am.
Do you not like Dippin' Dots?
Hate.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, you probably hate this.
Who hates Dippin' Dots?
I do.
I had Dippin' Dots one time, and I'll never have them again.
Really?
They're here for. I like ice cream.
They're ice cream of the future.
I love them.
You're living in the past. It's the ice cream of the future.
No, they're entirely
Dippin' Dots.
overpriced. Yep. So overpriced.
Do you know why I like Dippin' Dots, Josh? Because 9 out of 10 times you get a thing of Dippin' Dots, within a 10-yard radius, there is a long penny machine. And if you get yourself 3 quarters, you can get a nice long penny, and it's got Wally Gator on it.
That's Griswold logic.
Do you hear what you've done to your son?
You raised your kid in an amusement park.
Give me 76 cents. I'll have a good time. I'll have a real good time with 76 cents. I went to the Mall of America. I got every long penny I could get. I got the Nickelodeon long penny. I got the Crayola long penny.
Do you still have the long penny?
I got them in my little room over there.
I would love to see them.
The only problem I have with Dippin' Dots is I feel like they haven't really hit
your little room.
Like they're.
What do you mean they haven't really hit?
You know how sometimes you get behind something, like you get behind a band early on, and you're thinking these guys are going to be go all the way to the top, and they don't get there.
It's because they're the ice cream of the future, not the present. Theoretically, they should never.
They should have updated it at some point. But these are long pennies. I thought they were longer than this.
No, it's plenty long, my friend.
These are
just like a rich kid to waste money like that, throwing it away. When I was a kid, we savored our pennies.
Yeah, okay. My old man is spending $30,000 for Taylor Swift tickets, but I'm the jerk because I have 76 cents on a weekend and a good time.
So what do you pay, a quarter for a penny?
No, you put in 3 quarters.
We've got a Georgia. We got a Rugrats.
Mm-hmm.
You put in 3 quarters and you get 3 pennies?
Yeah, Nickelodeon, Mall of America. I got the Rugrats one.
Minneapolis with is that Twinkie the Kid?
That is Twinkie the Kid.
Collectible.
Hey, how about me knowing who this is, okay? Then I've got, that's Hanna-Barbera character?
I would have loved it if you were in grade school, your teacher, Willie, who's on the penny? Twinkie the Kid. Oh, boy.
Is that Wally Gator? Who is that?
Yeah. And he's also on the $5 bill.
So, and alas, I guess the Dippin' Dots won't be the ice cream of the future. But do you have the ability to make this?
I do. I have a ricer, and I can get some gelato, some fresh gelato.
When you say I have a ricer, you sound like country Jess saying I have an eraser. I got a ricer.
So it would have to be really frozen.
I thought
right?
you drove a Mitsubishi.
Wait a minute. What are you spewing? I didn't hear that. I guess I'm glad.
You're
okay. But it'll look like a plate of spaghetti, but it'll be ice cream.
Yeah, I need to look it up. I haven't seen a picture, but yeah, I can do this. This is doable.
Have you guys had the rolled ice cream? They put a bunch of cream on this big metal thing, and then they spray it with liquid nitrogen.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh yeah.
Roll it up. I'm fine with it, but like Dippin' Dots and the rolled ice cream, it's all just ice cream. Ice cream isn't a food that needs to be better. Why can't we do this kind of stuff with broccoli and Brussels sprouts? Squash.
That's true.
You know, my thing, I think that if you can invent a way to keep broccolini hot, because that stuff, the minute you put it on the plate, it starts freezing.
Just cook it last.
True.
Yeah, that's a real.
Yeah, but by the time
problem.
you carry it to the table, it's cold.
World's
So-
tough place.
I'm saying like
broccolini.
a radiation light you'd set.
Just a tiny little clip-on light, like the reading light.
Yeah, nuclear powered. How about that?
It would irradiate the broccolini as you eat
there you
it.
go.
These are all great ideas.
Broccolini is too progressive for you. You should just stick with regular broccoli.
Yeah, regular broccoli's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I like the broccoli.
It keeps the heat.
Tasty, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the other trend right now is McDonald's has hash browns and you put whatever their McFlurry is between the two hash browns and make an ice cream
Sweet and
sandwich.
salty there?
Yeah, Spangle sent that to me last week.
We should try that too. That sounds delicious. I love
I
this
do
stuff.
like a hash brown.
Hey, speaking of delicious food, how about alcohol in your coffee? Dunkin' Donuts.
Is there any other way to drink coffee?
I don't think so.
You can just say coffee.
Yeah, absolutely.
For those of you who have to have a bracer, Dunkin' Donuts introducing a line of alcoholic coffee and tea beverages.
Is there any funnier Warner Brothers cartoon when Daffy Duck walks into the bar and he goes, "Barkeep, give me a bracer." Sorry, go ahead. That's funny.
The
I'm
chain
sorry.
recently launched Dunkin'
That's funny.
Spiked canned iced tea and iced coffee drinks that come in 4 flavors.
Is this
each.
for the functional alcoholic?
Yeah.
For breakfast?
Sure. The hard iced teas are 5% ABV, while the spiked coffees are 6% ABV.
Well,
Flavors?
That's not it.
And the customer is 100% AA.
Flavors include sweet iced tea, half and half iced tea, strawberry dragon fruit iced tea, and mango pineapple iced tea. And if you're a coffee drinker, the original iced coffee would come spiked, along with caramel iced coffee, mocha iced coffee, and vanilla iced coffee.
Wow.
I'm sure they're all way too good.
Yeah.
Is this so at the morning you go to the drive-thru, get a donut and a booze-infused coffee?
Sure, why not?
What about at the beginning of a tailgate? It's a nice Saturday morning. You're
Yeah.
in Bloomington,
That's true,
Indiana.
yeah.
Before you have the beer, you have one of these.
Can you go to? You can't go to a Starbucks and get alcohol, right?
No, I don't think
There's-
so.
There's certain Starbucks, similar to the Taco Bell Cantina. There are certain Starbucks where you can get espresso martinis.
No kidding.
I think it's called like the Starbucks Reserve or something.
Huh.
How about that?
Yeah, you'll notice there are more homeless people hanging out in front of those.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about the shakes later in the day.
Oh, boy.
You need to shake your eye opener.
get that
That's
out of
what
the
you
way.
need.
You're
Yeah.
just classist. I mean, you just hate poor people.
It's called maintenance, chick.
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to be mostly sober or not?
Now, Chick McGee.
Yes, sir.
After a swell day here.
Like today? Yeah.
After that delicious lasagna, you probably just want to go home and chill out, watch a little TV, maybe kick back,
the
and
old fetal
know that you're
position.
safe and secure because of your Simply Safe security system.
Get licked by a dog. That's right. The average break-in lasts 8 to 10 minutes. Fast response is crucial. That's where Simply Safe's professional monitoring agents and the brand new technology, the Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, come in. Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak, and deter intruders in your home in real time. 24/7 live guard protection made possible by that new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, available with the Fast Protect monitoring plan. It's the only indoor security camera that triggers the alarm and instantly deters intruders with a built-in siren. And plus, through the magic of AI, the Smart Alarm indoor camera can sense the difference between potential intruders and pets. So right now, Bob and Tom Show listeners get a special 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for a free month trial of Fast Protect monitoring. It's a special offer for a limited time only. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. And remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. More to come, including a little bit of a history as we continue to dive deep in this world. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk.
Yo.
It's been a long morning. There's
Long
Pat
morning.
Godwin
Hey.
in the one song.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
What a piece of crap.
We should give us your money.
I should give my check back.
That's exactly
Hopefully
right.
I get paid. I
There's
should.
Willie,
An excellent song.
Willie Griswold.
Starting to think that I might be the problem, you guys. Starting to think so. Will.
There's
Not the problem. You're awesome.
Big Willie might be our problem. There's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
We had the 50-layer lasagna. There's Josh Arnold.
Shut up, Willie.
Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Tom has a story for us. He was going to tell us off the
No,
air.
we were talking about food, and Jess mentioned her dad had a special treat that you don't like.
No, he would eat it before bed. It was just white bread fold. What?
It's a funny thing that he ate this before bed.
Before he would go to bed, it was just white bread with butter folded in half and then dipped in hot chocolate. Yeah.
It would make me drowsy.
Now, is it dipped in hot chocolate syrup?
No, hot chocolate, like a drink.
Listen to the words.
Hot chocolate. Yeah, like
this is why you can't talk to people. Why are you on the radio?
Now, is it bread or steak? She said bread.
Yes.
And then he dunked it in the bathtub? No, it was a mug.
Oh, because I was envisioning
hot
chocolate syrup, but that'd be delicious.
No, it's cocoa powder and sugar and whole milk. and
hot chocolate.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Like warm
Swiss
milk before
Miss.
bed?
You ever heard of that?
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but tell your fascinating story, will you?
I refuse.
Come on.
No, you're talking about the girls.
You said, let's take the win.
Last night, the girls have been gone for 10 days or whatever.
I can't imagine why.
They did that a lot, don't they? And Finn goes, while we were gone, did you make your crappy noodle thing?
I know what she's talking about.
What?
Tuna noodle casserole.
Yes.
I bet.
Yes.
And
we were talking about the stuff we loved as kids. I love
Me too.
simple recipe: noodles, cream of mushroom soup,
Tuna.
a can of tuna fish.
Yeah.
Bake it.
Put some Parmesan on top. Done.
I always
That does
loved,
sound good.
I loved when we made that as a kid because as soon as I smelled the tuna, I knew it was time to order Domino's. And
there are 5 parents in this group right now.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you this: is when she said, "Did you make your crappy noodles?" How old is she?
10.
Is that the language of a 10-year-old, or is that a 10-year-old repeating what her mother may have said?
I think that's the language of a kid who has a parent that works here.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of those things where I could hear her mom going, hey, "Yeah, Dad's probably making that crappy noodle thing." And so Dad, did you make that crappy noodle? I love tuna noodle casserole.
Does anybody ever do rice casserole?
With broccoli and cheddar
and chicken?
cheese.
No, it's
Cheddar cheese.
it's cream of celery soup,
Now,
rice.
is that with chocolate syrup?
Wait,
Is there hot chocolate?
no, say that again. Say that. What do you serve with buffalo wings and ranch? What is the vegetable on the side?
Celery? Carrots?
You just said blank soup. How do you say that?
What kind of soup do you put in rice casserole?
Celery.
You said okay. No, you know what? I'm the jerk here. Fine.
What did you think you said?
You changed your pronunciation because you knew you were weird.
What did I say?
You said celery.
Yeah, celery.
No, celery. It's 3 syllables. You freak.
I don't want to talk about misplaced anger.
I'm fired up right now. My bad. I got to start working out before work because if I don't sweat before work, I just lose my mind. Yeah.
Okay. What day is today?
Today is the 15th of August.
The eagle flies today, for those of us
Oh, I got a
paid
good.
by made-believe organizations.
I do have a good. Born in this date in 1769, Napoleon Bonaparte.
He wasn't as short as we all thought.
He's 5 feet.
That is correct.
No, he's like
Christie's
5'7".
right. He was fairly normal.
That's like normal size.
He's had his hand on his joint.
Talking to Godwin?
According to this article in the Washington Post, Napoleon liked his women to smell funky.
Oh.
In a series of letters he wrote to his wife, Josephine.
He got lucky being born French.
He didn't do anything, but just go out.
He begged her not to shower.
Do not shower.
So he could experience her BO.
Do they have showers then? When did showers become
A bath.
I was wrong. He was 5. I was wrong. He was 5'6". I guess that is a little.
Yes. No, this says you're correct, Kristi. He was 5'6", which was average height for the time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he supposed to be so short then?
Movie coming out this year.
Is it really?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh.
And playing Napoleon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Isn't that fascinating? For many reasons.
Yeah, the age is wrong.
Age and height, 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
2 of the 3.
And I'm going to guess he's not
That's
Catholic.
right, he wasn't bald.
Kareem's probably not Catholic either.
Okay, let's
Pretty
see.
famously not Catholic.
This would have been the birthday of the great Julia Child.
Oh.
One of the funniest SNL skits of all time.
Oh, that blood made me throw up.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh. Yeah, it was
Dan Aykroyd. Let's see. Happy birthday. That's boring. No.
Who is it? I want to know who you think is boring.
He doesn't know who it is.
I know who it is. It's just not fair. I mean, she's Melinda Gates. Is famous for having the biggest alimony check in history.
I say good for her.
She's a smart woman.
No, I know. I'm saying it's not.
Did they get divorced?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
And she got divorced again. She's been married and divorced.
What? Did she really? I didn't know that.
I think she's the problem.
She bought an iMac.
Does that mean
Then you're out.
That's so funny.
You're talking about the billionaire I love.
There you go.
1965, Pat.
Yeah.
This band played to 55,000 people at Shea Stadium in New York.
I wonder who that was.
I think it might be the Beatles.
It was the Beatles.
Pearl Jam.
And in 1969, Woodstock opened.
In Woodstock?
No, it wasn't in Woodstock.
Bethel,
New York.
Yeah. Free love
Max
and
Yasgur's
smelly hippies that Napoleon would have liked to shag.
Yes, he would have. He would have loved it.
but he was French, so he didn't say shag.
No.
He said le in and out. Le Roger.
The in and out.
There's no way that somebody looks at another person and says, "Did you hear the Bob and Tom show today? It was amazing." Nobody said that for a long time.
Nope.
Jess, thank you for the lasagna today.
Hey, you're welcome.
Things we learned, Josh's album drops November 3rd.
That's right.
That's it.
That's what he said.
That's
We're
all
going to have a party?
That's all we learned today.
It's taken a long time. I mean, some of the political stuff's kind of out of date. Those jokes about FDR.
They hold up.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us. It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay. What? Here we go. I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.